At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small-town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teenflowers@kw.com.
King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway? Rock or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A-plus Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving and Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year. At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our number one priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
Are you in need of fast, reliable internet service? Then look no further. Conquest Wireless has you covered. Whether you live in town or out in the country, Conquest Wireless will give you a rock-solid connection to the internet. Conquest Wireless is locally owned and operated and services the entire Cedar Creek Lake area with no contracts or data caps. What are you waiting for? Give them a call or check them out on the web. The phone number for Conquest Wireless is 903-546-5700, and their website is www.conquestwireless.com. Remember, your quest for stress-free internet ends with Conquest.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small-town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teenflowers@kw.com. King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway, rock or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving and Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year. At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our number one priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claim specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m., and on Wednesdays, we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
Are you in need of fast, reliable internet service? Then look no further. Conquest Wireless has you covered. Whether you live in town or out in the country, Conquest Wireless will give you a rock-solid connection to the internet. Conquest Wireless is locally owned and operated and services the entire Cedar Creek Lake area with no contracts or data caps. What are you waiting for? Give them a call or check them out on the web. The phone number for Conquest Wireless is 903-546-5700, and their website is www.conquestwireless.com. Remember, your quest for stress-free internet ends with Conquest.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small-town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3902.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger football is being brought to you in part by Josh Renberg. Everyone in Henderson County has heard of Josh the Tree Guy. Well, now he's JR Construction Solutions. JR Construction Solutions offers remodels, boat docks, decks, painting, staining, and yes, he still takes care of all your tree needs. You can reach Josh today for all of your needs at 903-519-5823.
This quarter of Tiger football is brought to you in parts by Cat's Boutique in Malakoff, Texas, located at 111 South Terry Street in Suite B. Cat's phone number is 903-910-9802. Follow Cat's on Facebook. Cat specializes in embroidery, vinyl, sublimation, cheer bows, and boutique clothing.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger football is being brought to you by Bryce Kiefer and BKR Enterprises. BKR specializes in power washing, window cleaning, landscaping, and more. Give Bryce a call today at 903-910-5439 for all of your needs. Bryce is an MHS alumni of 2021.
Well, good evening, football fans and Tiger Nation out there in TV land. I'm Joey Snowden, joined tonight by the Oh My Man, Tiger Hall of Famer, Mr. MD, most devastating, Marcus Dow.
Ooh, oh my.
How'd you like that one, Marcus?
I love that.
Yeah, MD's in the booth with me tonight, along with our tech-savvy wizard and game producer, Mr. Aaron Scott, and our superior cameraman, my son, and one and only Jonathan Snowden. Made Marcus tonight the number 4 ranked by the coaches poll and number 1 ranked by Dave Campbell's Football Magazine, Malakoff Tigers are hosting the number 7 ranked Grandview Zebras tonight. A big game here for both teams, but guess what? It really means nothing. It's non-district. This is just a tune-up. Both teams are playing great competitive schedules before their district starts, and kudos to both. And we hope and pray that everybody makes it through safe without injury tonight into this contest. And for all you folks watching from Grandview, Texas, hey, we hope all the folks from Grandview, the kids, band, everybody makes it home safe tonight after the game.
Yes, sir.
Marcus, this is the 7th meeting between these two schools in the past 5 years, and dare I say, has become a rivalry during that time span.
Most definitely, man.
Grandview has bested the Tigers in 6 head-to-head matchups, including that 35-21 win in the 2018 Class 3 Division I state championship game, Marcus, if you will remember that one.
I do.
That game was very close before Grandview scored a late touchdown in the fourth quarter to pull away by 2 scores over the Tigers and seal their victory and also win a state championship. And that also marked the first state championship in the Malakoff Tigers school history for the football team. And we know what came next year in 2021 was the Malakoff Tigers baseball team winning the state championship. So big things happening in Malakoff, Texas. And if you're a Grandview Zebra fan, likewise for y'all as well. These are 2 programs heading nothing but up right now, Marcus.
All the way up.
You know, if we fast forward 2 years later, it would be the Tigers that would knock Grandview out of the 3rd round of the playoffs and prevented Grandview from appearing in that 3rd straight title appearance in the state championship, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
So that was a little bit of, I don't want to say revenge, but the Tigers needed that win right there.
Well,
they would go on to lose to Mount Vernon in that next game, though. You going to say something, my friend?
I tell you, it was a great win for me, Joe. I was excited.
Well, last week, and I'm going to get on with this, the Zebras are coming off a 43-22 loss at the hands of the number 8 Class 4A Division II Glen Rose Tigers. They were on the road last week in Glen Rose. I believe that's right anyway, so don't hold me to that. But, Marcus, this game right here tonight will be won in the trenches. Trust me. I think this game right here tonight will be won in the trenches. Who up front, defensively and offensively, can battle for position, keep their assignment, and then stop the running game. That's going to be key for both teams tonight is stop that running game.
Yes, sir.
You don't have a Dane Yinch or a Darion Peace here anymore.
Right.
Sophomore quarterback for the Malakoff Tigers, who has done very well, I might add, Mike Jones.
Yes, sir.
Has came into his own as a sophomore. You've got Jason Tennyson, a.k.a. Birdman, as we call him.
The Bird.
A sophomore as well, one of the starting running backs. You got Damian Williams, thunder and lightning in the backfield for the Tigers with that 3-headed monster. And Damian Williams all but rushed for over 100 yards last week as a senior. And you might look for some more guys to get carries too. Bubba Hicks, number 14.
Yes, sir.
Looks like he might get some carries tonight for the Tigers.
Also
but we'll see.
Also a sophomore.
Yeah, a lot of sophomores. Kalen Davis also, sophomore, played outstanding defensively last week for the Tigers. And I'll get a little bit more to that later. But like I said, this game's going to be won in the trenches. Both coaches are great for their respective schools, Marcus.
Yes, they are.
And the thing about that is they know each other because they've played. This will be the 7th time in 5 years.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard to believe,
I know, man.
but it's true. They've played. This will be the 7th meeting in 5 years. So if any two schools might know each other, it's these two schools right now. Both well coached, both very disciplined. They don't make a lot of mistakes. And they're going to make you beat yourself, basically.
They definitely going to have to come out that playbook. They're going to do some different playbook.
And I'm going to get that. I'm going to get to that here in just a minute.
Yes, sir.
But I tell you what, they know each other's tendencies, and this is chess, not checkers. I always say that, but between these two coaches,
it's for real.
It is.
Yeah.
It really, really is. This game between Malakoff and Grandview, like I said, has become a rivalry, if you will.
I will.
I know you would. I think I remember, Marcus, that Coach Ebner at Grandview, who is the head coach at Grandview, likes to always have those trick plays or gadget plays up his sleeve when these two teams have met the last 3 times at least.
Yes, sir.
Both teams always possess a good stable of running backs. which bode well for both programs in their respective districts. Ball control, they need that. Both teams need that, especially in their districts. Coming up for the Tigers and the Zebras, but Malakoff especially. And I tell you what, they looked well running the ball last night, and I'm talking about the Malakoff Tigers. Not last night, but last week's what I meant. Bottom line is this game's going to be one of the trenches. Your offense must keep the ball. They must have time of possession. They must have long, sustained drives with solid defensive play, along with that third phase that I always talk about, which is special teams. And again, this year the Tigers look to be outstanding on special teams again, Marcus.
They looked awesome.
And last year was superb. This year, another superb year, it looks like, as well. And this could be one of those games that you might see a little bit of everything happening. You might see Case in English, number 13 for Grandview.
He's still here?
He's still here.
Oh, my.
He's a 12th-year senior.
Wow.
No. We watched him play a lot. Benny Rogers and I was talking about that earlier. We were trying to remember, when we first started watching him play. But he's still here. He was a weapon of Yench's when Yench was a quarterback for Grandview. And he's out here still tonight, and he's got more experience. He's more of a polished high school football player than he has been in the past. That's just because experience. But, man, I tell you, I'm so looking forward to this game tonight. There's a lot of things that I'll be looking at tonight. Grandview, not really as big as they were in the past, height-wise or size-wise. And then you can say the same thing about Malakoff. Neither are they. Neither of these two schools possess that big size like they're used to possessing over the past 4, 5, 6 years. Well, if you want to look for last week against Glen Rose, Grandview rushed the ball for 198 yards and passed for 140 through the air. Grandview also had 21 first downs last week. We talked about Grandview and their big playmaker in Case in English. That's going to be one of their keys tonight. Again, English will wear number 13. What I think about English, Marcus, he's what we call a utility player, meaning he's utilized when Grandview needs that key first down, catch over the middle, or just any way to get the ball into his hands to spark his team.
He's definitely quarterback friendly, Joe.
That is what Case in English does for his team. And Coach Ebner knows that. The whole town of Grandview knows that. And hopefully the whole town of Malakoff will know that after tonight. And I'm sure Coach Jamie Driscoll knows that. And I'm sure they've got some plans for that, especially for Case in English and company.
They got to work out for that decoy, too. They might just let him go and, hit those other guys.
Some
other guys might be the star tonight.
Like I said, you've got that's why you got 11 that play offense, 11 that play defense. You might key on someone who you think is going to have a big game.
Right.
Like you said, they might throw to the decoy or run the decoy. They might do the gadget plays. We talked about the gadget plays. They love doing the gadget plays. So this Grandview team here is full of gadget plays and tricks up their sleeve. And the number one reason why they do that, they want to win football games, Marcus.
Yes,
and sometimes that's what it takes. Either to spark your team or win that football game is have that trick play up your sleeve. And trust me, they've probably got 4 or 5 up there. Don't know if they'll use them all tonight. Why would you use them all tonight when, this is a non-district game and their district portion starts in a couple weeks of their schedule. So main thing is for both teams not to get anybody hurt, and keep everybody healthy. That's the two main things.
Right.
The other two key players for Grandview that we probably need to watch out for is J.J. Castillo. He's going to be wearing number 2 tonight. That's what our roster says. And also quarterback Ryder Hayes wearing number 14. Castillo is a junior. He is a quick, scat-back type running back, hard nose. He puts his foot down into the ground and he'll turn it up on you. He's not one to do the dance in the backfield and get caught. He's going to go north and south with you. I've watched some game film on him, and he's a pretty good back. So one thing we've noticed about Grandview all the time that we've called Grandview football games against Malakoff was their running game.
Right.
They have a strong offensive line, and they stay with their assignment. And they provide protection for their running backs all the way down the field. So,
Joe, do they still have that rush offense? That kind of got us a little bit too.
Well, the rush offense, that was Mount Vernon actually. Mount Vernon did that. So I know you're thinking back, but to your credit though, yes, every team now is installing those hurry up offenses. And they want to make that defense tired. They want to wear you out. And most of the times in Class 3A football, you're going to have players going both ways anyway. You just don't have enough athletes to put on both sides of the ball.
Right.
Now, Malakoff tries to do that as much as they can because they do have the luxury of having a little bit more talent here in athletes than maybe some other places around close to us. But, yes, you are right, though. They will pull that out sometimes. And you know, Malakoff might pull it out as well. You know,
exactly.
I'm sure that we call it the 2-minute offense, the hurry-up offense, whatever you want to call it. But that is designed to move the ball downfield, get that defense tired, and score really quick and in crucial frames of time that you have left. Like going into halftime, you got 2 minutes left. You go into, per se, a hurry-up offense, your 2-minute offense, and you want to drive the ball downfield and put points on before the half. So those offenses, yeah, they're designed for it. Most every high school team is going to try to run it. It just depends on how the game's being played out, though. If a team is down many points, if they're down by 2 scores, 3 scores going in the second half or even the first half, they may go to that hurry-up offense or that what we call 2-minute offense, and they'll utilize that. And, again, when they're down, they've got to hurry up and put points on the board so they can get themselves back into the ball game.
Yes, sir.
So that's the whole point of that right there. Well, folks, for the Malakoff Tigers, and Marcus, you can attest to this. You were here with me last week, or
yes,
not here, but in New London.
Yeah.
The Tigers, Coach J.B. Driscoll picked up his 130th win against 33 losses last week, and the Tigers' 28-7 win over the number 4 ranked West Rusk Raiders. And in that game, I got it right again.
Yeah, you got it right that time.
The Tigers had Damian Jackson Sr. and Jason Tennyson. And by the way, folks, Jason Tennyson will be wearing number 22 tonight, Damian Jackson number 5. So that is a number change from last week.
Okay.
Tennyson switches from 20 back to 22. That's what we were familiar with also last year. I like that number a lot better. I can keep up with it a lot better than 20. And I saw 20. I got confused last week. But he is wearing 22, and he's back to being the AKA original 22 Birdman.
That's it. Deuce, deuce.
They ought to call a double deuce play for him, you know. And I'm sure they will tonight. Jason Tennyson rushed for 3 touchdowns last week. Like I said, both these guys rushed for over 100 yards last week. And it was just absolutely amazing what they did. And I think what Aaron's looking around, but that is a device to help keep tempo for the band, Aaron. That's what that is. You're hearing that high-pitched sound. So
I have never heard a Metrodome sound like that.
Yeah, that's a Metrodome. That's a jacked-up Metrodome on steroids.
Okay.
That's why we're hearing it all the way up
Usually
here.
it's a tick, 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 and not a beep, beep, beep.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we've talked about the Malakoff offense, but let me just talk about one more person on there, and that's sophomore quarterback Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones,
Yes,
Marcus.
sir.
And he orchestrated the Tiger offense to a near perfection on his first game in varsity action last week. Did a great job, and that's all you want your sophomore quarterback to do coming into first varsity action. Getting caught up with the speed of the game and also getting used to running that offense. He didn't make any mistakes last week that I saw. I'm sure the coach has seen some that we didn't see, and I'm sure they're going to clean that up and was cleaning it up this week for him. But, hey, first start, he did really, really well.
Yeah.
Really, really well. I thought he managed that offense well. Of course, 28-7, that tells me he does. But, you know, hey, he got a lot of help from that offensive line and those running backs last week too, Marcus, because those running backs really tore it up. 2 100-yard rushers apiece in Jackson and Tennyson. And, man, they put on a show last week, especially Damian Jackson. I've been looking for him.
Showtime.
I've been looking for him to do this for the last year or two.
That's right.
You know, we had a chance to watch this guy play, this young man play in junior high football. And so we had that opportunity for him to play in junior high, or watch him play in junior high. And, man, I tell you, we told him then, I said, hit that hole with authority. You got to hit it and hit it hard. And, well, what did he do? Last week, he hit it hard. And I mean to tell you, that was something special to watch last week, in my most humble opinion, and as an unbiased fan.
Yes, sir.
He ran with authority, he ran with purpose, and he ran the ball how the ball is supposed to be ran in high school football.
And, Joy, you see, I like the best thing he did was cover that ball up the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't put it in one arm or nothing. He just covered it up with 2 hands the whole time.
Well, and another thing, too, I'll point out is both running backs last week, after initial contact, got that yak. They kept those feet driving all the time. So it was a great way to start out for both running backs last week and that offensive line. Defensively for the Tigers last week, the offense did a stellar job run blocking last week. Defensively, the Tigers, Doc Renberg anchors that Tigers defense along with Ryder Rogers and Jackson. Zach Studley would take care of short passes over the middle and perform very well against that run from his linebacking position. Kalen Davis, the sophomore, I tell you what, he belongs on varsity after seeing what we saw last week. He performed outstanding in the secondary, made key tackles, knocked a lot of balls down, and just did an outstanding job. Also, offensively for the Tigers, Austin Massengale, and Corey Phillips. On offense, they are superb, and also on defense, they are superb. Chauncey Hogg, the sophomore, also playing in the secondary for the Tigers. A great job last week. Played in the defensive side of things by Hogg, and then that rest of that Tiger defense. And then also, we had that number 9, Matt Stearman, last week, and Stearman played a very good ball game as well. Well, folks, we're moments away from kickoff. Matter of fact, we're a little bit over 20 minutes away from kickoff as Tiger Stadium fills in, and this is going to be a huge crowd tonight here at Tiger Stadium. You've got the Zebra fans already packing the stands over here. This will be a standing room only game tonight between two top 10 Class 3A Division I football teams in the state of Texas, folks. It don't get any better than this. Friday Night Lights, Malakoff, Texas. Tiger Stadium is the place to be. If you're not there, turn on your TV set, your smart TV set, I say, and listen to me and Marcus as we give you all the play-by-play details and what's going on with the Malakoff Tigers against the Grandview Zebras tonight. Hey, folks, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll be close to kickoff, and we'll throw some tidbits of information your way. But right now, we're going to go to a word from some of our fine sponsors. You're listening to Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports.
Yes, sir.
King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway, rock, or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving and Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down the Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year. At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repairs. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m., and on Wednesdays, we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
Are you in need of fast, reliable internet service? Then look no further. Conquest Wireless has you covered. Whether you live in town or out in the country, Conquest Wireless will give you a rock-solid connection to the internet. Conquest Wireless is locally owned and operated and services the entire Cedar Creek Lake area with no contracts or data caps. What are you waiting for? Give them a call or check them out on the web. The phone number for Conquest Wireless is 903-546-5700, and their website is www.conquestwireless.com. Remember, your quest for stress-free internet ends with Conquest.
All right, that was the Grandview School song, and now will be followed by the Malakoff High School school song. That was the Malakoff High School song, and now we'll have the playing of the national anthem. It looks like we're delayed a little bit for the playing of the national anthem. As soon as they start playing the national anthem, then we will go live back and let you hear the Malakoff High School perform the national anthem. And like I said, the Malakoff Tigers playing the Grandview Zebras for the 7th time in 5 years. Grandview holding a 6-1 edge so far in these meetings between the two schools. And Marcus and I are getting ready to gear things up here for Friday Night Lights on the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network via SHN Sports. And 11 minutes and 52 seconds before the kickoff. And I tell you what, this feels more like a homecoming game than it does a first game of the year at home. This stadium is packed, Marcus. Matter of fact, you could say it's overflowing right now with all of the crowd and fans that's gotten here and gotten seats so far, and they're still coming in. And Tiger Stadium tonight is going to be packed to the gill.
Yes, sir.
And this ought to be a very, very loud and noisy crowd tonight, folks, that you will hear from your smart device, TV, smartphone, whatever it may be.
Laptop.
If you see some of the young ones in school wearing different color clothes, we've been notified that the students this football game are going to be identified by colors, and colors will identify the grade that they're in. I don't know how that works, but that's the deal. So if I see somebody that does have a color they're a senior, then I can identify it and so on. But I don't know what's going on yet. So I don't think you do either.
Neat. They look neat.
So, yeah, you're supposed to be in the know because you work for the school.
Yeah, but I'm middle school. I don't know what high school tricked me.
You're no help, Marcus.
I know.
We're gonna have to get some. We're gonna have to get another insider here to help us.
Yes, sir.
Because you're not doing your job.
When I tell you what, when they got on the bus, I started to kick them off. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, they're bright. They've got a yellow section, a pink section. Looks like an orange section. They got all kinds of colors out there, Marcus. I can't keep up with it. So this ought to be a fun game tonight, folks. You've got two state-ranked teams in Class 3A going to get it going on here pretty soon against each other. Malakoff ranked number 1 by the Dave Campbell's football computer generator.
It's kind of switched, huh?
I think the coaches poll has Malakoff at 4, Grandview at 7. We're going to go with that because I'm not very fond of how the computers do their calculations in the first place. So this is still two young teams out here playing, and to put a number 1 ranking on them, I tell you, that's hard. And, I'm a Tiger fan through and through. I love the Malakoff Tigers. Always have, always will. But to put them at number 1 after the first game of the season, man, that's kind of crazy. But that's what computers do, I guess.
I guess they thought West Rusk was going to beat us out of the park. But
they had West Rusk beating Malakoff by 4, and then we beat them by 21. So that has to do – I don't know how that computer stuff works, but it's generated and with all kinds of stuff. So it doesn't really matter because they don't play the game on a computer. They play it on a football field still. And as long as they play it on Friday nights on a football field or Thursday nights or Saturdays or whenever they're going to play, that's where number 1 will be decided at. To me, you're number 1 when you win the state championship.
That's right.
All those preseason rankings mean absolutely zero to me until you get into the playoffs, because we all know there's 3 parts of the season. There is the non-district part of the schedule. There's a district schedule, and then there is the playoffs.
Right.
And in the playoffs, anything can happen. So
I'm a believer of that.
You got to win 6 games to get to the state. You got to win 5 games to get to the state championship in the playoffs. So 3 different seasons. You never know what's going to happen with any one team, the adversity that happens within high schools, just everything. There's a plethora of things that can happen. It looks like the Malakoff Tigers are coming on to the field of play, and they will be coming out of their tunnel over there.
Well, I tell you what, Joy, they have that ugly zebra over there again.
Yeah, they've got
scary.
Yeah, they've got that. They've got that zebra over there, and that's one of those things that with the zebra that people talk about. It's a menacing-looking zebra, Marcus.
I'm telling you,
very. I guess you could say intimidating if you were in the jungle and some kind of animal. But being as it may, it looks like a cartoon to me. But it's very nice, though, for the kids. I will say that. Very nice. And Malakoff's coming out of their tunnel and got the M and Malakoff Tigers on the side. I like our tunnel also.
Yes, sir.
Big game tonight, Marcus. I am ready for the broadcast with you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Football officials tonight are out of the Tyler chapter. They are referee Gary Guthrie. He's a good one. He's been doing it for a long time. Umpire Gene Robertson. Head linesman Nolan Spencer. The line judge David Anding, and the back judge Jason McLean. I met Jason a little bit earlier, talked to him in pregame. One of the things that I've talked to about, and Carl Tapley also is an official with the Tyler chapter, and Carl and I talked briefly about a week ago, and we talked about some of the rules now that that will be enforced a little bit heavier, or what they're looking at this year more of. Of course, every year is something different. But outside the tackles, no more low blocks.
Right.
No more low blocks outside the tackle below the knees. They will call that. Inside the tackles, okay. But anything outside the tackle is a no-go, and they will be monitoring that very, very closely, because it was a point of emphasis for this season. And I kind of agree with that. You hit somebody blindsided the side of the knee, you take them out of the whole season, and when you have a knee injury, and I had a knee injury my senior year in high school, it's a mental game with you.
Right.
It takes you out from what you really love to do, and it puts you in a different mindset.
Yes,
and if you're not strong-minded, for some, they don't come out of that. So you've got to take care of the players, and I'm glad they're doing that. Some people say, well, they're taking everything out of football, but this is for the safety of the kids. After I seen my own kid almost paralyzed from playing football, my whole mindset just totally changed, and he went from walking and learning how to walk over again after a major surgery, an emergency surgery, Marcus. And when that happens to your own child, you know, it's hard to fathom. You were there with me, you know. It was tough. So. But you want to have player safety. It's for the betterment of the game and for these kids too. So now some of the NFL rules, they might be a little shoddy, but hey, you know, this is high school football. We still got kids here playing. So, and we're about to get things started with the Grandview Zebras and the Malakoff Tigers.
Woo-wee.
Number 4 against number 7 tonight. It's all on the line is what some may say, but I beg to differ. It's all on the line in the playoff starts, my friend. Tonight is just, and these two teams could actually meet again. We never know. You know, down the road.
They have before.
They have before. And I'm sure they could again.
Yeah.
So Grandview coming out, and they'll have the American flag, Texas flag with them, and they'll be running out. And the Tigers they're not having any flags tonight, I guess.
They probably will.
Maybe they're too heavy. They're afraid somebody's going to trip and fall on one, which is a safety precaution, I might add. So I remember we used to have those run-out signs, those paper run-out signs, and all of us would trip over them. We would just be dogpiling ourselves before the game started. There wasn't anyone in there that didn't trip over one of them signs.
Right.
I don't know. It seemed like they put super glue or some kind of special. They didn't have Gorilla Tape back then, folks, but, you know, they used some heavy industrial either masking tape or duct tape. I don't know where they got that stuff from, but you hit that sign and almost bounced backwards.
And if the cheerleaders were holding, we flipped the cheerleaders.
Yeah, we caused all kinds of mayhem. There was more injuries before our games than in between the games.
Here we go.
And here comes your 2022 Malakoff Tigers. The Tigers will be dressed all in black tonight, which is a favorite of mine. Gold numerals and a gold M on the side of their hat.
Woo-wee.
And,
Good
man,
out there.
I am excited getting the goosies for
I'll
the
tell you.
pre-games coming up, Marcus.
Goosebumps are on
And it
it,
don't
baby.
get any better than this. High school football at its best and live from Malakoff Tiger Stadium.
Woo, here we go. It's our home. It's our hometown here, Joe.
Well, I had a little post earlier, and my post said, about watching the game and everything, but defend your house.
Yeah.
You want to defend your house tonight. This is your house. You don't let anybody come in here and push you over and take what's yours. This is your house. You defend it like your life depends on it. And that's how we play football in Malakoff,
That's how we
Texas.
do it, baby. That's how we do it.
Welcome
All right.
the Zebras to the field of play. And they'll have the playing of the national anthem, I'm sure, here momentarily. If I can get Jonathan to quit being a band director out there and focus on the camera tonight, we might have a good game, a good telecast, but I don't know. He's
feeling it.
Yeah. We'll have to get him settled down for sure. And like I said, Marcus, an overflowing crowd tonight as Jonathan might pan in on some of the crowd here at Malakoff tonight. There is quite a few people that has showed up for this first home game of the season.
And I've seen a bunch of ex-players out here, Joy, come out here to watch this game. I see Peace and
yeah, Darion Peace, and we'll talk about him a little bit more extensively tomorrow. But now we're going to have the playing of our national anthem by the Malakoff Tiger High School Fighting Band.
let us stand.
And it is time to play football here in Malakoff, Texas.
Man, oh man.
They'll have the ceremonial coin toss here to start the game. We'll get captains for you here momentarily. And Marcus, I forgot my binoculars tonight.
Uh-oh.
We may be in trouble.
We got some eyes out here.
Looks like for the Tigers, it's going to be number 55, Jose Morales. Number 2, Chauncey Hogg. Number 4, Austin Massengale.
6.
And also number 6, Weston Cartledge. For Grandview, it looks like it's going to be number 65, and 65 tonight is Xavier Navarro. Number 28 also, Jacob Roan.
Look like number 8.
Number 8, Casey Cannon, and number 13, Kason English.
Yes, English, Mr.
And
English.
I hope they make him roll down that shirt because I cannot stand that. I'm not a fan of that. You're playing high school football. You need to pull your jersey down where your number can be visible at all times. That should be enforced.
Good thing we know what position he might play.
Yeah, we know him. But you got to
still,
pull that jersey down so you're visible.
Pull it down. I guess when I get my six-pack, too, I'm going to keep mine up, too.
Well, Marcus, we were never allowed to play like that, but we had
could.
them shimmy shirts, too, though.
Yeah,
Them
we
practice
did.
jerseys, they were hiked all up. But, you know, hey, they don't have those type anymore.
Oh, no.
Tell you what, I'm excited to get this thing underway here in Malakoff, Texas tonight for the Tigers' first home game.
It's feeling like I'm playing myself, though.
So Grandview won the toss and deferred to the second half, so that means that the Tigers will be getting the ball first.
Shout out to Tommy Kilgo all the way from Missouri watching us, Joy. He say, "What's up?"
Well, hello, Tommy. Glad you could join in on tonight's broadcast or telecast, whichever how you're listening to it.
He got that big screen, he said.
So if you're on the big screen, hey, fire it up.
Fire it up, baby.
Pick you up a drink, something to eat, and let Marcus and I walk you through this ball game tonight because it is a big ball game for us for sure.
We walk it like we talk it.
Yes, sir, indeed. So the Tigers come in tonight's ball game with a record of 1-0, and Grandview comes in just the opposite, 0-1. They got beat by Glen Rose, the Glen Rose Tigers last night. Could it be 2 weeks in a row that the Tigers beat the Zebras? We shall see because we're about to get things kicked off here in Tiger Stadium in Malakoff, Texas.
Here we go.
And returning for the Tigers will be number 22, Jason Tennyson, number 2, Chauncey Hogg, and number 13, Kalen Davis, who did a great job last week on special teams for the Tigers.
Of course, they're going to do a pooch punt. So.
Yeah, they probably will. 10 and off will be Cohen Sanders also for Grandview. Also plays tight end and linebacker for the Zebras. You never can tell what's going to happen here. You always got to watch for the onside kick. It's going to be a short kick. Coming up is Hogg. Fields it at the 21-yard line. Hogg to the 30. Hogg still on his feet. Hogg gets away from one would-be tackler and all the way to the 34-yard line for Chauncey Hogg and the Malakoff Tigers starting good field position.
Yes, sir.
And this is one of those things here. The Tigers are very, very quick and elusive. Grandview's going to have to do a good job at containing these guys. Of course, when you talk about Grandview and Malakoff, you talk about two well-oiled machines here.
Definitely.
Coached very, very well. And the Tigers, let's see if they can pick up where they left off at last week. Number 12 is your quarterback, Mike Jones, for the Tigers. They'll start out 2 wide receivers to the right.
Damian Jackson in the back, Joe.
1 wide receiver to the right. Pistol formation for the Tigers. There's a penalty mark on the play, and that is going to be a false start against Malakoff. You had the H-back that moved prematurely over there. And that's going to be 17, I believe.
Look like Malakoff is going to test him on the run right off the bat.
Yeah, that's Josh Garcia, number 17. And you can see just a jump right there from Garcia. And that caused the flag to come out for a false start. It wasn't much, but they'll get you for it. First down and 15 now for the Tigers. It's not the way you want to start with penalties, but hey, it's early on. Let's get it going. There's a handoff to Jackson. Jackson goes nowhere. And Grandview just flying through. As a matter of fact, Jackson loses a yard on that carry, Marcus.
Yeah, tackled by Casey Cannon.
Yeah, you've got to, again, assignment football here from your offensive line. They've got to pick up their blocks, stay with their assignment so they can get these running backs free here. Look for Tennyson to maybe pop one outside right here, Marcus.
Yeah, well, it seemed like we ran the same play, and they were just waiting on it.
You got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I'd run to the left side right here, but motion goes Tennyson. Linebacker goes out to cover. Now Tennyson, empty backfield set. Going to be a little screen pass to the left side to Corey Phillips, and Mike Jones throws it in the turf. And that's really not the way you want to do things on your first throw right there, my friend. But you got nerves right here. And again, you put those rankings that high, it puts a lot of pressure on these kids to perform. And you really don't want to even tell them they are ranked. Let them play and have fun. Forget about the rankings because rankings mean absolutely 0.
And we got to go to the air right here, Joe.
3 wide receivers to the left. Jones back to pass. Looks downfield, throws downfield. That pass is almost picked off.
Almost picked off by J.J. Costello.
Yeah, Castillo right there. He's one of the ones that will be in the backfield, too, for Grandview. And now the Tigers will have to punt. Zach Studley will have to come out and punt for the Tigers. Case and English will drop back deep for the Zebras.
Great job by the Zebra defense, Joe.
Yeah, they stood them up. I tell you what, you're going to have to find a way to penetrate that defensive front there and block those linebackers. They're stacking it up for the run. And then you're the quarterback. You're going to have to throw that ball before your receiver gets to his target. There's a snap. Good snap. There's a punt. Nice punt by Studley. End over end. Takes a nice bounce backwards, and they're going to pin Grandview inside their own 30-yard line to the 27.
Great punt by Studley.
48-yard punt that time by Studley, and that's a good punt for a high school kicker.
We'll take it.
Well, the Tigers go 4 and out right there, 3 and out right there, Marcus, and they had the penalty to start things off. And, you know, we talked about the key to the games before we started. You can't have any penalties here. Grandview will go 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right, and their splits for the offensive line are going to be very heavy. That pass almost picked off. That would have been a pick 6 right there.
By Chauncey.
Chauncey Hogg right there broke on that route. He knew what was coming. It was coming to English. He broke on it, almost picked it up.
Man.
If he'd have been 2 inches taller, Marcus, that'd have been 6.
But he saw that end zone, too. Woo.
All right, here they come again, the Zebras. 2 wide receiver right, 2 wide receivers to the left. Again, that offensive line has about 2-yard splits between them. There's a pass downfield over the middle, caught complete, and that is English. You have to hit him low and hold him. And he's in a foot race now from behind. He's going to get inside Tiger territory. Down to the 25-yard line he goes. And a huge pickup right there.
Tackle by Chauncey Hall.
About a 53-yard pickup, and here they go with a hurry-up offense right here. They want to catch the Tigers off guard. The ball's not even set yet. They didn't even give time the official to set the ball.
And once again, like I say, Joy, you got to hit and route.
Well, again, you know English loves, I talked about this, they love to utilize him over the middle for those hard-nosed catches. He gets that ball over the middle that time, and if you don't hit him down low and wrap his legs up, he will bust free just like he did that time.
It's like a little ping ball.
2 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Going to be another pass. Pass is caught and complete. Tiger defense doing a good job there.
Brought down by Corey Phillips.
After the catch, that was Jacob Parsons right there on the catch for Grandview. So that'll bring up 2nd down, and we'll call it 7 yards to go for the Zebras. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Ryder Hayes is your quarterback. Hayes looks at the defensive alignment, then looks back over to Coach Ebner and company over the Grandview sideline. Can't get a number on that back in the backfield. Looks like Casey Cannon, number 8 back there. Back to pass downfield, and that is picked off by the Tigers. To the 10, 15, down to the 20-yard line he goes. And there it is, folks.
That looks like Austin Massengale.
That is Austin Massengale right there. And Massengale was sitting on that and jumped that route. Marcus did a great job. So we saw 2 good defensive plays by the Tigers on that drive. Offense sells tickets, defense wins championships, in my opinion. But my, oh my, that was beautiful right there by Massengale.
Massengale smelled that.
He was waiting in that safety position right there. That's what his job, sitting back there in that zone, and then he reads it, catches it, and then takes off.
Just the way we like it.
1st down and 10 for your Malakoff Tigers. Ball spotted on the Tiger 19-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield for Malakoff. Going to be just a handoff. And here goes Tennyson. Tennyson gets the ball. Tennyson close to 1st down yardage. And that is a pickup of 8 yards on that run by Jason Tennyson.
Knocked down behind by Kane Cooley.
I'll tell you what, this is what you have to do if you're the Tigers. You have to get Tennyson the ball, feed him, and give Jackson that ball in short yardage situations because you know that he can run the football. Looks like Tennyson's going to stay in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the left, 3 to the right. So I believe, they're going out of the Wildcat right now. Hogg's the quarterback. No, that's Tennyson the quarterback. Tennyson tries to escape a would-be tackle. Close to the 1st down. Depending on the spot, Marcus, he may get the 1st down, but I'm not sure yet. I think they're going to have to measure this. It looks to be right on the line to gain 1st down.
You got to go for that if it's not.
Well, yeah, they're going to have to measure. And the head linesman over there with the chain crew comes in, and it's too close not to measure here.
As we say, too close for comfort there, Joanne. With 8 minutes, 47 seconds.
So they are going to say it is a 1st down for the Tigers. That's a good call right there. Again, this is where your officiating crew has to be making constant communication with each other about yards to go, where the ball's at, and everything. Yes, so it plays an integral part here in this football game.
Good communication.
Jones still the quarterback. And there's a handoff to Jackson. Jackson exploits a huge hole. He's across midfield, bulldozes across the 45, and the Tigers have come alive.
Action Jackson, talk about Kane Cooley. But not out of.
So 26 yards on the pickup for the Malakoff Tigers. Tennyson in the backfield now at the running back position. Jones under center. One wide receiver left, one to the right. Looks like a run setting up here. And it's going to be a run. Tennyson trying to get to the outside, does. Tennyson to 40, 35. Tennyson down to the 33-yard line. First down, Tigers.
Yes, sir. Talk about Jacob Vaughn, but not until he got about 10 yards.
Well, Marcus, 13 to be exact.
13, baby. I'll take the 13.
So 13 yards on the gainer right there by Tennyson. And the Tigers' offensive line are doing their job right now, my friend.
I got a feeling he's going to go those wings anytime.
Two wide receivers now to the left. H-back playing the right is Studley. Tied in on the right side is Doc Renberg. Back to pass is Jones. Jones is going to have to run. He's flushed out of the pocket. Jones to the 29.
And great decision right there by Jones.
Yeah, if nothing's there, you just tuck it away and head to the sideline right there and don't get the punishment. 2-yard pickup for Jones, second down and 8.
We'll take 2 instead of -2. Good job.
So I didn't really see the routes right there the receivers were running. My focus was on the ball carrier right there, who actually was the quarterback. When he rode left, I know that he got out of the pocket, and then he saw nothing open downfield, so that was a good defensive coverage play by Grandview there. H-back to the right, tight end to the right. Man in motion is Corey Phillips. Jet sweep to Phillips. Phillips trying to get back to the edge. He does. Phillips sticks his head down and gains about 5 yards.
Brought down by Xavier Navarro.
Make that 4 yards, so it'll be third down and 4 to go for the Tigers.
Enjoy this game starting to pick up a little bit.
It is, and Malakoff starting to mix it up a little bit. They're giving them multiple formation looks right now. The Tigers are for Grandview, and I think it's kind of confusing Grandview right now.
As they should.
Keep them on their heels.
Exactly.
Grandview coming up to stop the run, Marcus. I mean, they're stacking at least 8 in the box here. Another run attempt. No, it's going to be a pass. There is the pass, incomplete.
Woo.
And that was intended for Chauncey Hogg, and I just didn't like the way that was set up right there at all. It looked like some miscommunication there from Hogg and Jones.
And it was broke up by Casey English. He could have got in and picked that off and went.
Well, here's one of those things right now. The Tigers passing the ball, and you got to wonder, hey, let's run that football right here. You're in 4-down territory, apparently, and you've got to get a first down right here. Maybe look for Malakoff to pop something out to the left side, the wide side of the field here. Corey Phillips on the outside is your lone receiver. Austin Massengale on the right side. H-back and tight end on the right side here. Pistol formation is going to be a handoff, and there goes Tennyson trying to get to the outside. Tennyson does. Tennyson has a first down across the 20. Down to the 14-yard line he goes, making it to 13. And that is a great run by Jason Tennyson, folks.
Just like that. Talk about Sanders, but not to the first down.
So 13 yards on the run right there. Let's go spot him on the 14.
When they pack that inside out,
and that's what I told you, Marcus. They need to go something to the outside right there. Use Tennyson's speed, because there's not anybody as fast as Tennyson on that field right now. I promise you that.
I'm with you.
Now Kalen Davis checks into the backfield. It's going to be a pistol formation out of the offset eye, broken eye formation, I should say. This is going to be a handoff. Jackson up the middle. Jackson off right tackle, excuse me. And a gain of 6. Penalty marker comes in. That's probably going to be against the Tigers.
I think that was against the Zebras. They tried to blitz.
Let's see if they might have jumped off sides. So if so right here, you probably take the 5-yard penalty because you repeat first down right here instead of having it second down. So it gives you more options in your playbook right here.
Okay.
It looks like they did step off 5 yards.
Yeah.
So that penalty will negate the run. Yeah, they were calling a linebacker blitz right there. You read that just perfect, my friend.
Yes,
linebacker blitz coming in. They jumped off sides prematurely. And now the Tigers will have first down and 5 instead of second down and 4. So that's what you do right there. You've got the downs on your side now in your favor. Tigers are inside the red zone. 6:55 and rolling here in the first quarter. Our score is 0-0. Broken eye formation out of the pistol. Davis is going to be the lead blocker, and Jackson goes nowhere. I tell you what, number 66, Quentin Westmoreland came in there that time, Marcus, and Boy, no one blocked him right there.
Well, Joy, Damian walked off earlier like his ankle was hurt a little bit, so maybe he need that rest real second.
Well, I guess I kind of missed that.
Yeah, he kind of limped off a little
It
bit.
didn't really matter what happened right there because Westmoreland shed his block and just absolutely met him at the line and drove him back.
But he's still out there. Let's see what's going on here.
All right, broken eye formation once again for the Tigers. Quarterback Mike Jones. Jones rolled to his left, play action fake, throws it downfield and has to throw it away. He was under duress again, and that was Westmoreland again.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to put a hat on him. He's going free too much there.
He got in there easily, too.
Yeah, it looks like Mason, Logan, and probably McAllister for the Tigers offensively. He was on their sides. They're going to have to do a better job of getting their hat on him. So it's going to bring up third down. So this is where you took that down at on that penalty, Marcus. You still have 2 downs here.
Right.
But I tell you what, Grandview defense stiffening up here like the Tigers did with them. Jones rolls to his left, looks downfield, under duress, going to have to throw it away, throws it up for grabs, and that's incomplete. It's going to bring up fourth down, and now the sure-footed Juan Gonzalez is going to come out here, the left-footed kicker for the Tigers.
5 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Score knotted up 0-0. Let's see, can we get on the board? 26-yard field goal attempt.
Ball be spotted just at the 16. The Tigers are having personnel issues.
They better hurry up. They got 10 seconds.
Well, they'll probably get it off in time, but you got to count the players there. The kick is up, and that kick is good, and the Tigers are on the board first. Number 4 against number 7 here in Malakoff Tiger Stadium. The Tigers go up 3-0. Folks, you are watching the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger football is being brought to you in part by Josh Renberg. Everyone in Henderson County has heard of Josh the Tree Guy. Well, now he's JR Construction Solutions. JR Construction Solutions offers remodels, boat docks, decks, painting, staining, and yes, he still takes care of all your tree needs. You can reach Josh today for all of your needs at 903-519-5823.
All right, folks, we're back here live, Tiger Stadium, and the Tigers had to settle for a field goal right there. That was set up in part by Austin Massingale's interception about 2 yards deep in the end zone a while ago of quarterback Ryder Hayes for Grandview.
So that's always a good sign to just get on the board any kind of way we can.
Well, you capitalized on a turnover.
Right.
And, you know, coaches love that. You want to put points on the board after a turnover, and the Tigers did just that.
Yes, sir.
Juan Gonzalez will tee it off from his own 40-yard line.
And this is what you like right here, Joe. This awesome special
I love special teams, but you've got a special individual back there, Casey English.
Yeah, you got to watch.
And you're going to have to wrap him up. There is a high pooch kick. It'll be fielded at the 28-yard line. And you've got to watch the outside contain there as well. And a great return across the 50-yard line. That was J.J. Castillo.
Yeah. Talk about Packer Tigers right here.
So J.J. Castillo right there making a fine return. Excuse me, that was Brandon Click on that return, I believe. Yeah, I think, you know, I'd like to see them kick it deeper. I know they've got things in mind. They don't want English to get it, but you just gave up a lot of field position right there, too.
Past the half field mark.
Tigers with 4 down linemen. There's a handoff. Nice run right there. That's Casey Cannon. And again, one thing about the Grandview Zebras, Marcus, is they hit that hole with authority.
Yes, sir.
Reckless and abandon. They don't care. They're hitting that hole, and if somebody's there, they're there. They're either going to run over them or get tackled. They don't care.
Like you said, they run downhill, north and south, Joe.
There's another carry, and that's a first down. Cannon still going strong. Woo. And Cannon just carrying Tigers on his back. Now the Grandview Zebra run game is coming alive here. Ryder Hayes has 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looks over to the coaching staff on the sidelines for the play. English is playing that inside receiver on the right-hand side, Marcus. So, folks, it'll be closest to you on the TV screen.
Gotcha.
And you watch English because he loves to go over the middle right here, almost playing like a slot receiver. It's going to be another handoff, and why not? There's the handoff right there, and that's another fine run by Cannon.
Initial hit by Matt Sturman.
Yeah, Parker Poteet also for the Tigers with a hit.
Yes, sir.
So Stearman, Poteet, but you got your linebacker getting back to where your linebackers are at. I mean, your running back getting back to where the linebackers are at in that second level.
That's
so
no good.
Got to have that defensive front to get up there. But this is going to be war in the trenches here. We talked about that in pregame, that the battle between these two teams will be one up front tonight. 2nd down and 6. They're just going to feed him, Marcus.
Yeah. I mean, you do what's working for you. You know, if it's running and working, you keep feeding them.
Oh, most definitely. I think if that run's working, why not keep with it?
That's right.
I mean, that is very smart to do. Just keep pounding that football.
Right. Like 3rd down and 1 right here, Joy. What you going to do? Run. There you go.
Well, it's 3rd and 1. If I were coaching and I wasn't, and I was Grandview, I would run the football. J.J. Castillo in the game now at running back for Grandview. And it's going to be J.J. Castillo, and Castillo is stopped short.
If he stops up, like he starts short by the pack of Tigers right there.
Yeah, and that was number 33 for the Malakoff Tigers there. It's going to be Jalen Smith.
Yeah, Jalen Smith.
And on the initial stop, Smith kind of submarined in and took the legs out of Castillo. Now it's going to be 4th down and 1 here for Grandview.
You got to go for it, Joe.
You got to watch Case in English right here. He loves to get in these situations. Tigers have no safety over the middle right now. This is where English likes to work the middle of the field, Marcus. Linebackers need to recognize where he's at. It's probably going to be a handoff here. No, it's going to be out to the wide receiver, and that's a 1st down.
And they played off of him too far, Joe.
Yeah, they gave him a little bit of a window right there to get open in the first place. That reception was to Carter Collins for the Zebras.
Simple play, Joe. He just went to the 1st down marker.
And just turned around.
Around, throw it to him.
Yeah, you got to play him close right there. But the problem is when you're playing close, you got English there. So. Yeah. But somebody else is going to benefit. We talked about that. It may not be English as much, but some of these other receivers will. Castillo with a handoff. Castillo going to have a fumble on the play.
They called him,
but it's going to be called down, yeah. Well, his knee did hit the ground, it looked like. So gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Zebras. They are driving, though, with 2:20 left to play here in the first quarter. Your Malakoff Tigers are up 3-0. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Castillo in the backfield. Ryder Hayes is the quarterback for Grandview. Tigers playing with 4 down defensive linemen. Hayes back to pass. Again, a lot given on that outside. And they're going to take that as long as you're playing off of them.
Yeah, coach is kind of sitting there looking to see how much room they're giving, and he's switching the play on the field.
Right. Well, I mean, again, you're playing heads up on Case in English right there. You're up on him, but then you're leaving Carter Collins open.
Exactly.
You're using your safety over there on Collins, and your safety was playing off of Collins. So 1st down and goal from the 10. Hayes back to pass. Looks left, rolls right, looks right, throws right at the corner of the end zone, way over everyone's head. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's where you've bent, but hopefully the Tiger defense don't break right here.
Exactly.
They've been strong with West Rusk last week in these same type of situations.
Exactly.
And believe it or not, the field is shorter right here. There's not a lot of options that you're going to have here to go to in your bag of tricks. It looks like they're changing quarterbacks out here, Marcus, as Ryder Hayes goes to the sideline.
That's number 1.
It looks like maybe Cohen Sanders coming in. So they're going to deploy probably a big backfield here and let Cohen Sanders run this football possibly. But let's see before we make a rash decision, or Case in English one.
Sanders is a tight end and a linebacker.
It's Case in English. We saw this earlier.
Oh, yeah.
This is their Wildcat package. English is hit, and he only gets about 2 on the run down to the 8-yard line, so it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brought down by Zach the Stud.
So Zach Studley on the hit, as Marcus said, and now Ryder Hayes comes back into the ball game. I believe that was him. Let's see. It may still be Case and English at quarterback. See what these numbers get smaller every year, don't they?
Yeah.
Brandon Click is the wide receiver on the far right-hand side, closest to your TV monitor. And here comes Case and English in at quarterback. Wildcat again, third down. English gives the ball off, and that is stuffed right there on that run. A great play with the right side of that Tiger defense, led by guess who? Doc Renberg.
Diggity, Doc, y'all.
And a host of other Tigers, too, there.
Yes, sir.
So this is going to be fourth down. Let's see what happens right here.
It
looks like probably Cohen Sanders will come in to attempt this field goal. Here's the thing that makes me nervous here. You know, Coach Edmond loves to go in his bag of tricks here.
There you go.
On the field goal. Could fake the field goal right here, catch the Tigers snapping.
Send that tight end out like he did once before.
This will be a 26-yard attempt, and there's a botched snap right there. They had one last week as well. From behind, gets him down. The Tigers had the ball. What a great play right there by the Tiger defense.
I'm trying to get that number.
I believe that's Kalen Davis, Marcus. I believe that was Kalen Davis right there on that stop from behind. He ran him down and swatted it at the ball, almost knocked it out of English's hands. I tell you what, that was a lot of closing speed right there. So that field goal right there reminds me of a blocked field goal just about a year or two ago here at Tiger Stadium where Grandview blocked a field goal as the last seconds closed out and the Tigers and Grandview closed things up. And Grandview won that game because of that blocked field goal. That field goal would have sent the Tigers into overtime.
And just like that again, Tigers take over possession.
Two backs in the backfield for Malakoff. It's going to be a pass right here. Steps up in a pocket, throws deep downfield, has a man, overthrows him.
But what an arm, what an arm.
Yeah, but you got to put a leash on that arm, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to put a little air under it.
Yeah. Woo.
And you see the speed right there of the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
And that was Austin Massengale right there. He had 4 or 5
4 or 5.
steps on that defender.
Yes, sir.
If he would have hit him right there, that would have been 6.
Straight to the house. Woo.
Jones did a good job right there of avoiding the pressure from that right side defensive front from Grandview. He steps up in the pocket and hurls one downfield. Just like to see him put a little bit more air under it, but he'll get there. One man in the backfield. That looked like a botch play all the way around. The handoff is going to gain about 5 yards. So Tennyson with 5 yards adds to his carry. Carry total, I should say. And that'll be the end of the first quarter here from Tiger Stadium. Your Malakoff Tigers on top by a score of 3-0 in a battle of state-ranked teams here at Tiger Stadium. We'll be right back.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small-town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com.
This quarter of Tiger football is brought to you in parts by Cat's Boutique in Malakoff, Texas, located at 111 South Terry Street in Suite B. Cat's phone number is 903-910-9802. Follow Cat's on Facebook. Cat specializes in embroidery, vinyl, sublimation, cheer bows, and boutique clothing.
All right, folks, we're live here at Tiger Stadium. Malakoff, Texas is the place to be tonight, folks.
I'm trying to tell you.
Our score, 3-0, and the Tigers have the ball. 3rd down and 5 right here, and the Tigers are pinned in their end of their own territory here from their 18-yard line, I believe, Marcus. Looks like Tennyson in the backfield, man in motion from right to left for the Tigers. Watch that little out pattern here, and too hot right there. Tender for Corey Phillips right there, and just, you know, just put, you got to, again, it needs a little bit of touch right there. Throwing that ball like a rocket, you've got to put some touch on it. But I know you don't want to put too much touch because you don't want to intercept it either. But he put it in the right spot.
Yes, sir.
And Phillips just couldn't hang on to it. Now you've got Zach Studley handling the kicking duties for the Tigers. And Cason English will be back deep again. See if Studley can get off another fine punt. The last punt was 48 yards. Low snap. And there's a low line drive kick. Crosses the 50. Deep inside of Zebra territory to the 35-yard line. So that's a great kick right there.
Studley is on fire.
That's 47 yards right there on that one. Wow. So Studley averaging 47.5 yards a kick now.
That's right. You did that math all by yourself real quick.
Well, it's kind of easy. Yeah. 48-47, that's half. And
that's right.
I may not get it right next time. I'll have to use my fingers and toes.
Hey, that's all right.
I may have to borrow some from y'all.
I got some.
With the Tigers now pin Grandview back beyond the 40 on a kick almost in the end zone. So that's a great turnaround by special teams again. Oh, there's a fumble on the snap. The knee goes down. The ball should have been blown dead. I tell you, Castillo grabbed the ball with his knee on the ground. Exactly. The ball should have been blown dead, but it's a loss of about 2 on the play for the Zebras.
Should have been a loss of about 5 or 6.
Now, last week when Glen Rose played Grandview had a lot of problems with the snap. They was snapping the ball back to the punter, and they had a safety on that one, and we've already saw a couple. Oh, my goodness, what a hit right there by the Tigers.
Man.
Physical play right now, both sides of the ball. Gain of 2, 3rd down and 10 for Grandview. Tell you what, these two teams look pretty similarly matched right here, evenly matched, if you will.
I will.
Ryder Hayes, the quarterback, 2 wide right, 2 to the left. 1 back in the backfield is Castillo wearing number 2. Hayes, the quarterback. Tigers now are showing a different look on defense. They've got a 3-down alignment there. To the left, to the right. Hayes looks right, now looks left, looks middle, has step up in the pocket. Chase is going to be given. Throws it downfield, incomplete.
No suit.
And that was great coverage right there by the Tigers, and good pursuit there as well.
Mad Tigers defense, and Joe, they got to punt this ball.
Well, they don't have to, but I think they'll choose to right here.
Put it that way.
It's 4th down and 10, and Coyne Sanders will come in to punt the ball away for the Zebras.
Yes, sir.
Now, we talked about offense and everything, but these two teams have both pretty good defenses here.
Yes, sir.
Almost like a playoff atmosphere, if you will.
I will. And we got Boss Hogg in the back, Jordan, to see this punt.
There is a booming high kick with a lot of hang time.
There we go.
And Hogg fields it at the 24-yard line. He's got a wall of blockers, cuts it inside, and then taken down to 44. And that is a nice defensive special teams play by Jacob Parsons.
Yep, Jacob Parsons on.
I tell you, I mean, Hogg cuts it inside. I thought that he was just going to turn on the Jets right there. He would have been gone, but Parsons makes a nice grab on that tackle.
Yes, sir. And I noticed none of them didn't even rush, Joy, on the kick, on the punt.
Well, you're trying to set up the return right there. So, a lot of times in that type of position on the field, you want to set up a good return for your return, man. And that time, Chauncey Hogg, and they're to the 44-yard line. So that's why.
You got it.
3 wide receivers to the left, 1 back in the backfield. There's the handoff, and boy, I tell you.
You got to pull that.
Handoff to Tennyson, no gain on the play. And
brought down by 28, Jacob Phone. And right there, Jordan, those 2 phones just got off in there.
Yeah, Roan came in there. Yeah, it's Jacob Roan, my friend. And Roan came in there virtually untouched from his linebacker position.
That's all.
Tiger they just missed a block right there. It happens. 2 wide receivers right and 1 to the left now. Tennyson in the backfield. Pistol formation for the Tigers.
Is that the wrong name?
Grandview stacking that front. That's got to be close to offsides right there. Tennyson running hard. Picks up 4 on the run.
Wow. Yeah, Joy, I'm like you. That's like a offside call.
Well, he's getting off real quick right there.
He brought down by Pardon Holmes.
And I say he, but I want to put a number to that. That's Easton Hadelberg. So 3rd down and 6 to go for the Tigers.
Right.
And still, you've got Grandview. They're playing a shallow safety right here in the middle. They're going to bring a lot of pressure here on Jones, and it's going to be a delayed handoff to Tennyson. There he goes. One man to beat. Tennyson on his feet, 30, 25, 20. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. The Birdman flies into the end zone, folks.
Just like that, baby.
52-yard touchdown run for Jason Tennyson and the Malakoff Tigers. And that is the perfect play call right there. That delayed draw caught everybody sleeping for Grandview, and Tennyson did the rest with his footwork. I don't know how he stayed up.
He liked to fail and still got up, Joe.
Juan Gonzalez will come in to attempt the point after for the Tigers. The kick is up, and that kick is good. And the Malakoff Tigers, with 8:43 left to play in the first half, now lead by a score of 10-0. Folks, you are watching the Malakoff Tigers on the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network via SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger Football is being brought to you by Bryce Kiefer and BKR Enterprises. BKR specializes in power washing, window cleaning, landscaping, and more. Give Bryce a call today at 903-910-5439 for all of your needs. Bryce is an MHS alumni of 2021.
King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. All right, folks, live back here at Tiger Stadium, Marcus Dow and myself.
Yes, sir.
And here's a tidbit of information on some statistics for you, Marcus.
Talk to me.
Jason Tennyson with that 52-yard touchdown now has 97 yards on the night with one touchdown. There is a kick. Oh, man, it should have went. I tell you what, the young man made a mistake right there. Brandon Click, he caught the ball and went out of bounds. The ball was angling out of bounds anyway, and they would have had better field position. But, hey.
We'll take it. I ain't going to say nothing. We'll take it just right there.
But just think if that ball doesn't go out of bounds and takes a Tiger bounce back to them,
Ooh.
You never know. I mean, it's kind of like a golf shot. Not mine or yours, but, you know.
Definitely not mine. I'm still flabbergasted by Tennyson, Joy. I guess he got wings because he was finna fall and he flapped his wings and he got up.
Well, I told you he flew in the end zone, Marcus.
You did.
You're going to learn to believe me.
I believe you now.
Grandview first down and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Too wide to the left. And this is going to be a handoff. And still driving his feet, and that is Cannon.
He's running through there like a cannon, too.
He's running like you're supposed to run, keeping those feet moving and driving forward. A gain of 7 on the play. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Ryder Hayes and the Zebras. Cannon in the backfield. Going to be a little quick pass to the outside. That is covered up, and what a great defensive play by the Tigers.
Yes, sir. I think that was Chauncey
Hogg.
Yeah.
And that was Brandon Click right there on that reception, but he didn't think that Chauncey Hogg was going to be on him like stink on rye.
Well, he didn't click. It didn't click on him.
Now it's going to be 3rd down. You know, and for the life of me, I don't understand why you're not running Case in English over the middle right there on that play.
Maybe Tigers putting that pressure on him, Joe. That's all I can think.
Oh, pressure bust pipes.
I'm trying to tell you.
2 wide receivers to the left, 3 to the right, or 2 to the right, excuse me. Now here comes English. He's going to throw right again. Went to the first down marker and got it. And that time you played a little bit off of the receiver. You let him go to that first down marker.
Yeah.
I believe this is a first down, or it should be.
Yeah, they're gonna probably take that. Let's see where they go here.
Oh my! Well, I tell you, that looks like a first down to me.
Let's see what they do.
They're going to have to call a timeout right here and get a measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got to. They're going to. Coach Ebner and company is going to ask for a measurement here. It's fourth down. The nose of the football, actually, if Jonathan can zoom in for us, the nose of the football looks to be right on the yard to gain, and there it is right there. That is a first down. Yeah, hey.
So Joe, they can measure it on the side now. They don't bring it out like they used to.
Well, I mean, that's if the yard marker, if the yard to gain, the chains are right there on that marker, that yard marker on that line on the sideline. There's no reason to.
There you go.
You can see it. It's a first down. And a great job by our cameraman right there, Jonathan Snowden, zooming in on that football for us.
Yeah, cameraman on fleek.
Well, he's got some earphones now, and he can talk to us.
He's feeling himself. That's what he's doing.
2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. And we're like ESPN, Marcus. Matter of fact, we may be calling some ESPN games before long.
Oh, man.
2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. This is going to be a handoff. This is Cannon. Cannon exploits a hole. Cannon running hard across the 45 down to the 47-yard line he goes. A gain of 9.
He's running.
Jackson on the tackle for the Tigers.
Yeah, and Austin Massengale with the hit below.
You know, Tigers not very big up front on the defensive side of things, and you look at Grandview, they've got some pretty big-looking boys up there up front. It's going to be a pass right here. Going to go down on the seam and incomplete. And that was Jacob Parsons right there. He gets in between Hogg and Austin Massengale.
Yeah.
And if he'd have put that ball on a dime right there, that would have been 6.
Yes, sir. I'm about the big 6, too.
So 3rd down and 1 here.
6 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first half. 10-0. Your Tigers on top.
Tell you what, I like that play call right there because it's 2nd down and short. Your running game's been working, so take a shot deep right there. This is going to be a handoff and a great tackle.
Studley, but not until he got the first down.
Zach Studley on the tackle, but like Marcus said, first down yardage was gained by Cannon. Now Castillo comes into the ball game, giving Cannon a breather. 2 different styles of running back here. Cannon, the more hard-nosed running back. Castillo is more of the little jitterbug type back they have in the backfield. Marcus can make you miss.
Yes,
pretty elusive. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right for Grandview. It's going to be a pass. Throwing an out pattern and throws that one up in the stands.
And I tell you, Joe, with that hard-nosed running, that line and them linebackers get a little tired.
Well,
when you're running hard like that.
You know, we talk about, the defensive line getting tired or wearing down. With that run game, you keep pounding somebody long enough, and they will be exposed and get a little tired.
I remember, too, Joe, you might get hit in the pinky or the arm, it hurting, and you're like, uh-oh.
It's a good thing it's not cold tonight, huh?
I'm trying to tell you.
Good game so far here in the first half. Your Tigers lead it, folks, 10-0. Grandview threatening here. 3 wide left's going to be a quick pass. That pass is caught and complete. I tell you what, that just kind of made something out of nothing right there, and that's Cohen Sanders.
Talk about a diggity dock.
Going to be a gain of about 4 yards. Well, they're going to call it 5 yards now. It'll be 3rd and 5. They had trouble with that box over there.
Excuse me, that was a talk about Jalen Smith, number 33.
Doc Renberg playing really out wide. There's a pass to English. You knew he was going to get it at some point, and there goes English. He's gone. And that's what we talked about. You can't just hit this guy and expect him to go down. He's got a very strong lower body, and when you hit him, he's going to bounce off of you like a pinball machine.
Just like he did, Joe. He got hit by 3 people.
Well, 4, Marcus. He was hit by 4 Tiger defenders, and they just didn't wrap up. You've got to grab his legs and just hold on for dear life. Now it's going to be the extra point attempt after the score. Cohen Sanders.
Wow.
Tell you what, every time I say Cohen Sanders' name, I think of Colonel Sanders, and I want chicken.
That's right, and I want some now. I'm straight off of work hungry.
Sanders to attempt the point after. The kick is a low-line driver, but it makes it over the upright for the 1-point conversion. And with 5:17 left to play in the first half, it's Grandview 7, Malakoff 10. You're watching the Malakoff Tigers on the Malakoff Tigers Sports Network via SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
Are you in need of fast, reliable internet service? Then look no further. Conquest Wireless has you covered. Whether you live in town or out in the country, Conquest Wireless will give you a rock-solid connection to the internet. Conquest Wireless is locally owned and operated and services the entire Cedar Creek Lake area with no contracts or data caps. What are you waiting for? Give them a call or check them out on the web. The phone number for Conquest Wireless is 903-546-5700, and their website is www.conquestwireless.com. Remember, your quest for stress-free internet ends with Conquest.
All right, folks, we're back here live, Tiger Stadium, and a lot of people have showed up for this one here. Both sides of the stands are packed. Even got a couple of news crews here.
Yes, sir.
10-7. Malakoff Tigers, the number 4 ranked Malakoff Tigers, on top of Grandview in this one. And Grandview coming in tonight's contest ranked number 7.
We got a game now, Joy. 3-point.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a game. It's going to continue to be a game, in my opinion. These are pretty two evenly matched teams right here tonight. There is a little onside kick right. Fair catch caught at the 44-yard line. And I tell you, I just don't like that at all. I just don't like that type of kick. You're giving up so much field position right there. I mean, you've got to kick that ball away, in my opinion.
Exactly.
I can't stand that one.
And you got to, and they're putting it on their defense. And right now, I mean, both offenses are moving each defense right now, so you can't just
you don't want to give them a short field to work from. Here, right before the half, too, with 5:17 left, you're giving the team a short field to work from.
Yeah, but hey, we'll take it.
I've just been notified that these colors represent each class. Freshmen's wearing neon yellow, sophomore class wearing neon green, juniors are wearing pink, and seniors are wearing orange.
Gotcha.
So that is
all I'm on the line.
That is the color code.
Every color's there.
That's from Keith Loper. We appreciate that, Keith. Because Marcus and I had no clue.
I'm trying to tell you.
Pistol formation for the Tigers. Jones is going to pass. Under duress. Steps up in the pocket. Throws deep. Puts some air under this one, but way out of bounds. Yeah, there was some contact, but when the ball's thrown that far over your head out of bounds, they're going to negate that, not call it.
Yes, sir.
It's a good non-call in my opinion right there. If it was close, then you might call that contact penalty right there, but you just let them go and let them play right there.
Yes, sir. Like Tigers tried to go for the touchdown, the long pass. Somebody's missing out there. Somebody's missing.
That was first down. You don't want to really have to burn a timeout here if you don't have to, but they still have 3. Doc Renberg comes out on the field, playing tight end on the right side, man in motion from left to right. And this is going to be a handoff. And nothing doing right there is that was Jackson hit and drove backwards. You know, I still think right here that Tennyson in this type of game gives you the best option in the backfield in this type of game because he's the more elusive back. He's the one cut and go guy you want to have back there in the backfield.
Yes, sir.
I'm not questioning anybody's decision. I'm just saying, you know, this is what I think about the game. And I'm sure you agree with me right here. He's already scored a 52-yard touchdown. He is your big game breaker. 2 wide receivers stacked left, 2 stacked to the right. It's going to be a pass on 3rd down. Jones has to step up in the pocket, looks downfield. He's going to run it, and Jones inside of Grandview territory. Well, I don't really agree with that spot right there. He got that ball inside the 50.
Yeah. Oh, my.
So it's going to be 4th down and 4 right here.
Okay.
You've got 4:50 left to go. You didn't burn a lot of time off the clock.
I will punt this right here, Joe.
You got Studley coming back. He's going to punt it.
Yeah. I mean, at least it'll get him closer to that.
Tell you what, the Tiger passing game just non-existent right now. Really, those short to intermittent routes, are great, especially for Jones. He's tried to throw a lot downfield. That was almost a jump by Grandview. There is a high end-over-end kick, fielded at the 10-yard line by Kaysen. Now you've got to worry about Kaysen, the dangerous return man. He loses 1 tackle. He's going to go, Marcus. They're not going to catch him. 1 man to beat, Austin Massengale. He is gone. G-O-N-E, gone. And you may not want to kick that ball to that young man.
I'm trying to tell you. And I tell you, George.
That was a 90-yard punt return by the Zebras.
And English. He had the perfect English on that ball.
Well, again, he's the playmaker. He's the change of pace guy. He's the guy you give the ball to. You don't punt it to him. You're going to have to punt it away from him.
And I tell you, if you don't wrap it, if you just touch that guy and hit him, he's not falling.
You know, the thing about, high school, though, you got punters. They're not very much all the time. They're not going to be directional punters. So it's hard for a high school punter to say, okay, hey, kick it over to the right side or kick it to the left side or kick it away from him, because sometimes on that miss, you can miss it and just kick it right to him. And
yes, sir.
That might have been a case of that there. And English just made them pay 90 yards later.
Yeah.
So our score now 13-10, Grandview.
Yeah, that English the real deal.
Yeah, and he gets loose. He's not going to be caught either like Tennyson.
Right.
And now he's the placeholder here on this kick. Sanders comes in, and Sanders misses it. He pushes it right. Oh, my.
Ooh.
So with 4:32 left to play in this first half, the Tigers now trail by 3, 13-10. What looked like the Tigers might start running away with this one. They've let Grandview back in it on a couple of big plays here. One, that 90-yard punt return by English and company.
English back-to-back touchdown.
Yeah, and when I said earlier, these teams are very well evenly matched up, I meant that. Both these teams are evenly matched up, and kudos to both coaches for getting these kids ready here. I still think the Tigers, I still think they probably had the best chance running the football tonight. I think their running game is outstanding.
Yes, sir.
I really believe that running game is outstanding. If you need to, let your sophomore quarterback throw them short routes. Like you said, I'm not a coach. I'm not trying to, criticize or anything like that. I just think that running game is established, and if you're running the ball good, keep running that football. But then again, you're trying to get your quarterback some momentum too, and I know what he's trying to do. Trying to get him some momentum, trying to get him some confidence built up.
But when you run that ball a lot, that pass game come open.
It will.
Just like right here, we've just witnessed.
Here is a short kickoff, fumbled at the 20, picked back up, and that's Kalen Davis. Davis across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
With 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first half, we've got a new leader. Zebras up by 3, 13-10.
Yeah, the Tigers will have to come out here on offense and figure out something offensively to maybe get in scoring position right here before the half. 4:24 left to play in the half.
Wow. And we got a timeout on the field.
I believe that's going to come from Grandview. It's going to be a timeout on the field. Will they take a timeout on the field, Marcus? We'll take a timeout here in the booth. You are listening and watching the Malakoff Tigers on the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network via SHN Sports. Marcus,
Looking for a new driveway, rock, or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials.
And we're back with 4 minutes, 24 seconds left. Zebras up 13, Tigers 10.
Yeah, that Malakoff offensive line comes out there consisting of Travis McAllister, Ryder Rogers, Jose Morales, Kyle Morgan, and Mason Logan. Two backs in the backfield for the Tigers, one wide receiver to the left. H-back in motion from right to left is Weston Cartledge. Botch snap. It's going to be a type of option run. Jones
Good hit.
lowers the leather and runs over defender.
Yes, sir. John put that head down.
That was a nice run right there
Yes,
of 8 yards for Mike Jones.
Yes, sir.
We saw that last week where they tried that option pitch relationship, kind of like you're running the option basically, and it works well.
Picked up about almost 8 yards. Yeah, 8 yards.
I love the call right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it was 8 for sure. 2 backs in the backfield. There's the handoff. I tell you what, no blocking. Well, Tennyson escapes what would be a.
Oh, they blew the whistle. Oh, inverted whistle.
Well, again. Another inadvertent whistle again.
Oh, my. Said that right.
So, a 1 yard loss right there.
Wow.
Yeah, they're trying to explain this one to Coach Driscoll. He wants an answer.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
As I would too.
I'm pretty sure he smelled Driscoll's deodorant that time.
Well, for the second week in a row, we have an inadvertent whistle. It happened last week. It happened this week. And now they're going to have a powwow to discuss things here.
Let's see. Oh, they're going.
Well, I'm not sure.
I don't know what they're going to do.
They're saying second down.
Uh-oh, the fans not liking that.
Well, Coach Ebner is going to have a problem with that too because it should be third down.
Yeah. It's a bunch of stuff going on. It's a bunch of things going on.
Yeah, our cameraman, I can't read lips, so he's trying to tell me something, but I can't read lips. He'll have to open the door and talk to us if he wants to say something. But or he's got a microphone over there. He probably could use the microphone. We'll find out what's going on here eventually.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure the coaches are trying to see what's going on. Should have been third down or, or what did they call the play dead before time? Or what, we don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it was second down and 2. Well, we've established that they're replaying the down already. We're just trying to figure out why. Jerry Guthrie, the head official. So the play is going to go back to second down on the inadvertent whistle.
Wow.
Two backs in the backfield for the Tigers resuming action here.
Well,
here we go again.
It's on like popcorn out there.
Second down and a short 2 to go for the Tigers. Look for them to maybe come to this.
Oh, now take them back.
Well, I'm clueless now. David Anding, the line judge, throws his flag out. Well, they're saying they're calling offsides against Malakoff.
Yeah. They had to make it up. So both coaches can be mad still. But one of them blood pressure is coming back down and one of them going back up again.
Well,
they gonna need some appeals in the other world.
Well, I just say, okay, let's just get on with it. Two backs in the backfield. It's going to be second down and 7 to go. This again going to be a handoff, and again the Tigers are snuffed out on that run. Maybe a gain of 1. That run was to Jackson. It's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you what, he was brought down by Kane Cooley. But I think Kane Cooley sees some bells right now.
Well, him and Jackson had a pretty good head-on collision there.
Wow.
Tennyson now is going to line up as a receiver. Empty set backfield, 2 wide left, 2 to the right. Man in motion. Fake it to Tennyson. Oh, my goodness.
Was that a...
That was a forward pass, but that was a decleater right there.
Like he chopped his neck off.
And he should get a excessive celebration called for taunting right there.
Wow.
And no one's threw a flag. That's a taunting. You don't taunt anybody, young man. That's Braden Price right there. But
looked like it was a clothesline.
Well, they read that all the way. And
wow. Coach Driscoll is not feeling that.
Well, it's going to be 4th down, and now they're going to have to punt the ball again. Two minutes, 18 seconds left to play. Low snap again. Another low line drive punt. This may give English time to pick it up, and he gets it, goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So Grandview will have the ball at their own 35-yard line, 1st down and 10 with 2:08 left to play in the first half.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is right, my friend.
Yes, sir. Well, Zebra's back with the ball. Did you go to the air or you keep running it, Joe?
Well, you've got a 3-point lead right here, and you get the ball back.
Yeah, you might.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, they can do anything they want, really.
Right.
But you got Case and English. You've got to account for them if you're the Malakoff defense. And I'm sure they're going to go the air right here. It's going to be a little swing pass out of the backfield, nothing doing. That's going to be even a loss of 2 yards on the play, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
You know, I just don't like those type of plays. You little swing out pass, and you lose 2 yards. You don't even go positive with it.
Knocked out of bounds by Kalen Davis.
The object is to go forward, not backwards.
Exactly.
3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Going to be another pass. It's batted down by Doc Renberg.
It's the Doc,
shades of Hollywood Henderson right there.
I'm trying to tell you.
Ed Too Tall Jones, if you will.
I will.
That makes it 3rd down and 12. More importantly, the clock stops again on a pass play.
Right, 2-minute warning.
Now you've got to find out where English is at.
Yes, sir.
Studley's going to stay with English right here, and you're going to have Austin Massingale coming over to safety to try to help out in coverage.
They're definitely going to the air.
Well, they might not. They may run a draw play, and there it is
will.
right there.
There
And you've got to be watching it. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 1 to go.
Woo.
Casey Cannon.
And Joy, I think they're going to go for this one. They don't got nothing to lose.
Well,
they think their defense has been showing out as time is running down.
they're trying to make a decision right here, and they're letting the play clock run down. And now timeout is finally called by Coach Driscoll and company for the Tigers. And we'll take a timeout in the booth with the Tigers with 1:28 left to play in the half. It's Malakoff 10 and Grandview 13. We'll be right back. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper. All right, folks. 1:28 left to play in the first half, and Malakoff trails by 3, 13-10, and Mount Vernon all over Gladewater.
Yes, sir.
I believe it was 48-0.
Almost what it sounded like.
It looks like Grandview's still going to go for it.
Yeah. 4th and inches.
Ryder Hayes at quarterback. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. They may try to draw the Tigers offside here with a hard count. You know, the thing about it is if you're Grandview here and you don't make it, you're giving the Tigers a short field position.
Right.
Also, you may do a pooch kick as well. They're trying to draw the Tigers offside here.
Yeah. The play clock was down, but they called.
Well, and here's the chess match right here between the two. Kaufman 35, Mejia 7, one of the Tigers' opponents. Kaufman, Mejia playing up right now.
Right.
Mejia dropping down from Class 4A Division 2 down to Class 3A Division 1.
Come meet the Tigers, baby.
McGregor and Groves back. Tied up 14 apiece, Marcus.
That'll work.
And now both teams back on the field of play.
Yeah, Joe. It's like a game of chess. They're still like they're not setting up in punt
formation.
So, woo.
Yeah, they may do the same thing again here and see if they can draw the Tigers off sides.
They got a new 25. So.
If they do anything around here, they're going to hand the ball off to Cannon coming right. And there's Cannon. He has the first down.
He got it. Talk about Austin Massengale.
I think I called that, didn't I?
You did.
Hurry up offense now by Grandview. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be a pass. Hayes rolls right over the middle and almost a one-handed catch made.
Ooh.
And that was Anthony Baronis.
Like right now, they kind of feeling themselves a little bit, Joe. And there's no pressure on them right now.
Well, really, there's not because they get the ball back to start the second half, so they can pretty much do what they feel like they want to do here within reason. 2nd down and 10.
And they definitely have to be careful because we will pick it off.
Casey Cannon in the backfield still. Ryder Hayes, the quarterback. 2 wide receivers to your right, 2 to the left for Grandview. And Grandview's going to give Malakoff what they give them right there is a running lane to run in.
Yeah,
and Cannon has another first down.
Talk about Doc Rivers.
They're not using very much this clock either. They're just feeding Cannon right now. And the Tigers, not that big up front. There's another handoff, and I tell you, he's just going right by people.
Yes, sir. 47 seconds and counting.
Poteet on the tackle for the Tigers. Hayes back to pass, looks right, throws one down the right side, has English open, but thrown behind him. And that might have been 6 right there if he'd have hit him on the money.
Yeah, that was good coverage by Corey Phillips.
Well, he got behind Corey Phillips that time. The only thing that saved Corey right there was the ball was thrown on the outside, not the inside.
Ooh.
But Corey was trying to stay with him. It's hard to stay with Casey English. 3rd down. 5 yards to go, 31 seconds left in the half. Grandview did win the toss, and they declined to defer to the second half, which means they'll get the ball to start the second half, leading by 3 in this one, 13-10.
They try to put a fast one on Jordan. Run, and throw that quick pass, see if they can get in the score.
And they lull you to sleep and then throw that pass on you. Look for the pass again. There's a pass over the middle, and it's caught and completed.
And no wrapping up.
And the Tigers have to wrap up, and that is Brandon Click. He just went right down the seam right there, and Hayes threw it on a dime to him with 23 seconds left in the first half. The timeout's going to be called on the field of play by Grandview here.
Right now, you're kind of picking them apart right now.
Well, you've got 23 seconds right here. The ball is inside the 10-yard line. Matter of fact, it's on the 6-yard line of the Tigers. And what you got right here is an opportunity to probably run the ball once or throw it 3 times.
Right.
I mean,
hey, the clock gonna stop when they throw. So if they miss it, but these guys, catch it.
You may blow the Tigers in thinking you're going to pass it and hand off to Cannon. I mean, Cannon's been gashing the Tigers up front. Tiger defense goes back on the field to play, and I know they're getting tired because they've been out there a lot.
Yes, sir.
Now, we talked about that earlier, ball possession, and that's why you run that football to keep it out of a dangerous opponent's hands. And, well, you got English out there, and he's dangerous as it is, and then you put Cannon into play. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass. Hayes throws over the middle. That ball is caught by Cason English, and he waves to the camera and TV crew.
Yes, sir. It's the English show right now. 3 consecutive touchdowns.
That was just a little 5-yard in route right there, ran by Cason English, and just a great catch, too. Yeah. That puts the Zebras up by 9, 19-10 over the Tigers. It's going to be a 2-point attempt by English. And they tried that bag of tricks I told you about, Marcus, on the fake PAT.
Let's see what happened.
I don't think he got in. I think his knee hit right before the line to gain, which would be the goal line. No signal yet from the officials.
No good.
And the try for 2 is no good, and that could pose problems later on. So the Zebras lead 19-10 with 17 seconds left to go in the first half. And you are watching the Malakoff Tigers on the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network via SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
All right, folks, we're back. Here's the Tigers trail now, and well, I tell you what, it's been all Grandview here in the second quarter after that 90-yard punt return, and then by Cason English. It's been the Cason English show here, folks. Scored 3 times.
Yes, sir.
And we talked about him in pregame. You got to put a head on him at all times. You got to put that hat on him. You got to know where he's at. And especially, you have to wrap him up down low.
And you got to play up on him, because if you don't, he get the ball, he's liable to do anything.
Yeah, he's a special athlete, but there are ways to stop him. The best way is to tackle him.
Right.
And you got to hit him down low. You wrap up. Don't let him get away. Hold on for dear life. Let somebody clean his plow. Looks like they're going to have another little onside type kick here, a little pooch kick, squib kick, if you will.
I will.
Fielded at the 16-yard line. And Tennyson now eludes one. He trips down. He's hit by his own man and knocked backwards by Josh Garcia, Marcus. Oh, if he would have got free right there. Garcia runs into him and knocks him over. Wow. Tennyson had nothing but sideline all the way down to the end zone.
He almost caught his footage again, but woof.
Yeah, well, and almost only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes.
What they say, almost never counts. I'm trying to tell you.
I felt you, though, man.
Yeah, man. You know, they say if ifs and buts was bananas and nuts, we all have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. Right. 1st and 10 for the Tigers with 9 seconds left. Maybe you air it out right here. I don't know. Or you just hand the ball off to Tennyson and let him run. Tennyson gets 10. I think they're just going to let it.
I would have. Well.
Tennyson with 107 yards rushing in the first half alone and 1 touchdown for the Tigers. And Juan Gonzalez for the Tigers has a 26-yard field goal to his account. Cason English has 3 touchdowns. The latter was a 6-yard completion from quarterback Ryder Hayes. And before that, he took it to the house from 90 yards on a punt return.
Yep.
And then before that,
5-yard touchdown.
5-yard touchdown run.
Pass.
Or pass, excuse me.
Sir.
So it's been the case in the English show for Grandview. The good thing about it, he graduates this year.
Yeah.
The bad thing about it, he's playing right here tonight against the Tigers, and you got to find a way to stop him here in the second half. One of the best things about the Tigers is they do a really good job at making second half adjustments. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the Tigers can continue to give the ball to Jason Tennyson and let him run loose here in the second half.
Exactly.
One would hope so. And Tennyson and the Tigers come back in this one and win this ball game. Only down by 9, a lot of ball game left, folks. We're going to let you listen to the bands from both schools. And you are watching the Malakoff Tigers on the Malakoff Tigers Sports Network via SHN Sports. We'll be back after the halftime shows.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year.
Performing their 2022 marching production, Harmony of the Spheres. Please welcome to the field the Grandview Thundering Herd.
At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our number one priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claim specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito pie special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m., and on Wednesdays, we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
Are you in need of fast, reliable internet service? Then look no further. Conquest Wireless has you covered. Whether you live in town or out in the country, Conquest Wireless will give you a rock-solid connection to the internet. Conquest Wireless is locally owned and operated and services the entire Cedar Creek Lake area with no contracts or data caps. What are you waiting for? Give them a call or check them out on the web. The phone number for Conquest Wireless is 903-546-5700, and their website is www.conquestwireless.com. Remember, your quest for stress-free internet ends with Conquest.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small-town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906, or email Dennis at teenflowers@kw.com. King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing.
Thank you very much for your kind attention, ladies and gentlemen. The band directors for the Tiger Band are Scott Patricia and Tristan Zamora. Go Tigers!
Looking for a new driveway, rock, or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving and Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down the Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year. At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repairs. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
Are you in need of fast, reliable internet service? Then look no further. Conquest Wireless has you covered. Whether you live in town or out in the country, Conquest Wireless will give you a rock-solid connection to the internet. Conquest Wireless is locally owned and operated and services the entire Cedar Creek Lake area with no contracts or data caps. What are you waiting for? Give them a call or check them out on the web. The phone number for Conquest Wireless is 903-546-5700, and their website is www.conquestwireless.com. Remember, your quest for stress-free internet ends with Conquest.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small-town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906, or email Dennis at teenflowers@kw.com. King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite residential and commercial roofing contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway, rock, or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down the Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year. At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repairs. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m., and on Wednesdays, we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
Are you in need of fast, reliable internet service? Then look no further. Conquest Wireless has you covered. Whether you live in town or out in the country, Conquest Wireless will give you a rock-solid connection to the internet. Conquest Wireless is locally owned and operated and services the entire Cedar Creek Lake area with no contracts or data caps. What are you waiting for? Give them a call or check them out on the web. The phone number for Conquest Wireless is 903-546-5700, and their website is www.conquestwireless.com. Remember, your quest for stress-free internet ends with Conquest.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small-town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906, or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. All right, folks, we're back live here at Tiger Stadium. Hope you enjoyed the halftime festivities. And here at Malakoff, it's the Tigers trail by 19-10 against the Grandview Zebras. And a little recap of everything. And you know, we thought that there was a time there, and we talked to Benny Rogers a while ago, too. There's a little 5-minute span there where we just kind of went into a lull and couldn't make anything happen positively for us. You know, our running game looks really, really good. Passing game, it's going to come around. You got a sophomore at quarterback. He's got to get the ball maybe to some receivers underneath and maybe stop trying to throw a deep ball. We know he's got an arm. And he's a good quarterback. He's going to be a great quarterback. But I think, you know, the underneath routes right now is probably the best thing for him to get. But, you know, I don't design these game plays, and neither do you. You know, and it's kind of hard to see what works in practice. You know, you get to practice and everything's clicking, then you get in the game day, and then it doesn't click. Well, there's reasons why, and it's the adjustments that the other team makes most of the time. There is a end-over-end high deep kick to English, fielded at the 14. Got to be careful right here because he's got some outside room to run. And
There you
finally,
go.
he is tackled down
Exactly.
low, and that is what you want to do right there to Casey English. Thank you, young man.
Just low and wrapped up.
And that is going to be
Oh, that's
Jason Tennyson right there.
Good wrapped up the bird, wrapped him up.
That's what you want to see. Tennyson played defense last year. I know they're saving him for offense, but Tennyson, as we get deeper into the season, you're probably going to see him playing some defense also because you want your best players out there, both sides of the ball. And I think Tennyson is one of the better defensive players, but saved him for offense. This is his second 100-yard rushing game of the year so far. We're just 2 games in. Ryder Hayes at quarterback again, and Castillo will start in the backfield for Grandview. 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Well, I tell you, I think they're cooking up something here on a pass, and there it is right there to the outside, driven out of bounds after a short gain of around 4.
Look like Chauncey Hall with the stop.
Hogg doing a great job on the corner. I mean,
Boss Hogg,
just doing an excellent job. The Tigers have 1 turnover tonight. And you know, Grandview seems like they were shooting themselves in the foot with a kicking game, and then they went for a 2-point conversion, and that's where we're at, 19-10. And this one's going to be a handoff. And again, Grandview comes out trying to establish the run, and that's going to be a 3-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 2 up and coming for the Zebras.
You know, Tigers are a second-hand playing team, so
they do really make good adjustments in that second half, but Grandview is going to stay true to form here. They're going to try to run the football. They're going to try to force the issue, I'm sure.
Most definitely.
Especially 3rd and 2 right here. And you got Castillo in the backfield, Marcus. He's going to be on the right side, switches places here. It's a bit of a numbers game. They're trying to find out, and now he's going to go back to the left side, Castillo, the running back that is. Maybe try to get to this outside over here or run it right up the middle, which he does, and he is stopped short. A great defensive stop by the Tigers.
Nothing doing. Looked like that was Roger Ryder.
Yeah, Ryder Rogers. Them long school days get you, buddy.
Hey, let me start reading it. Let me start reading them.
I tell you what, if I was Grandview right here, I'd certainly punt the football. But they're up by 9. They're going to try to establish this, and I think they're going to go for it right here and just try to pound the run in.
They've been working for them, you know, since first half, Joe, so they got to go for this.
Well, you run until somebody stops you, and there it is, and that's a great second effort right there. Casey Cannon comes in that time.
Almost a great stop, Joy, but
Well, Cannon gets that second effort there, Marcus, and just you had a defender didn't wrap up.
Right.
And that caused him to bounce off that tackle and gain 3.
Like Driscoll's trying to say he hit his knee first, but ref wasn't hearing it.
Well, and you know, from my vantage point, I couldn't really see that. But this is going to be a pass. It's going to be short-armed into the turf, incomplete.
Almost.
Well, I tell you what, if he'd had that one up in the air, Chauncey Hogg had 6 points, and he was going to the end zone.
Yeah, he was waiting for that one.
Tell you what, Hogg's limping a little bit out there, Marcus.
Yeah.
No, that's not Hogg. That's let's see who that is. He's coming off the field. I don't believe that's Hogg. That's number 5 right there, Damian Jackson.
Yeah. I think that leg is still tweaked a little bit.
Yeah, he's had some issues tonight with his leg, and he's trying to fight through it. Back to pass. It's going to be a little dump off to Cannon, and there was a block in the back, not called right there, and Coach is livid on that,
man.
as well as he should be, too.
Block in the back, they're not watching.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a blatant block in the back, and I just horribly missed right there.
Ooh-wee. Boy.
3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right.
Might be some paws throwing out the wall.
Well, I tell you.
Ooh-wee.
Ryder Hayes, the quarterback, Cannon in the backfield, as we hear a lot of the Malakoff fans very disgruntled over that non-call right there for block in the back.
Yes, sir. They're talking a whole bunch of stuff, and they're not praying either. Woo-wee.
Well, the 3 blind mice could have saw that one.
I'm trying to tell you, and Stevie Wonder.
Back to pass. Hayes, and that's a high pass and incomplete. 4th down now and 4 to go. Let's see if Coach Ebner and company decide to be gutsy and go for it again here at 4th down. And I think they're sending the punter in.
Yeah.
Cohen Sanders.
It wouldn't be wise if they do that right now, Joe. I would punt this. But, hey, they tricky.
Yeah, you've got to watch out right here. And they're not going to punt the ball. Ooh. Hold them up right here.
I don't know. I'll be a horrible magician because I'll mess the trick up.
They're going to try something tricky right here. They're almost out of time on that play clock there.
They're going to punt.
They're going to take the delay of game and go back 5 yards.
Yes, sir.
Or not.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, too late.
They're going to have to burn a timeout here, it looks like.
Let me see.
Yeah, they burn a timeout. We're going to keep it right here, but that was interesting right there. They're trying to get the Tigers, get in their minds there. And Coach Driscoll's still not through.
Oh, no.
Having a chat with the officials right there.
Yes, sir. He's talking a different language out there, I bet you.
You know, by right, you have to take up for your team, and you have to understand that, you know, what Coach Driscoll's saying is the God's truth here, because
I don't think don't put God in it.
Well, I'm sorry, I won't put God in it.
He's telling some different language.
How about the powers above? We'll put the powers above, and I tell you.
Yeah. Yes, man.
It's going to be 4th down and 5 to go here.
I tell the coaches out there firing his defenses up, Joel. They tell them to be careful. They watch out for the punt, watch out for the fake punt.
Ooh, watch out for everything, right?
Watch out for everything.
Yeah, just watch out for everything.
Yeah.
Well, 4th down on a pretty chilly night here.
Trying to tell you, it's
chilly for
cool
September, right?
Yeah, full football weather.
Full football weather?
Foosball.
What a devil.
Yeah,
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's going to be that trick play. Snuffed out by the Tigers. Still on his feet, though. Oh, no, I hope he doesn't. They got to wrap up, and they do.
They wrapped up.
And that'll cost the Zebras right there field position.
Yes, sir.
They tried the trick play. I told you earlier it was coming, except they went to Brandon Click on that one.
No abracadabra right there.
That was a great defensive play right there by the Tiger defense.
Hocus pocus, no focus, though.
You had to know that he was going to try something, calling a timeout right there with 4th down and 4 or 5 to go.
For real.
But the Tigers did a great job at staying at home, staying alert, and snuffing that play out. Now the Tiger offense comes back on the field to play.
Yes,
Tennyson will be in the backfield, and it'll be Bubba Hicks and Jason Tennyson in the backfield.
Mr. Hicks.
Mike Jones, the quarterback.
Let's see, would he be the fix?
Tell you what, I like this left side over here wide. And here comes Hogg to that left side. If they would have got that block right there, they would have been good. Oh, my goodness. Ryder Rogers right there, Marcus, just couldn't control number 28. He was coming with a full head of steam, Jacob Roan.
And he gave Kane Cooley a chance to tackle him. Man, great play, though. I like
that's
that.
when you pull out like that, you set your feet, and then you go back into that defender and knock him off balance. That gives your running back more of a chance right there. Of course, it's easier said than done from up here. I'm going to tell you that right now. 2 wide left, 2 to the right. Defense jumped a little bit. There's a pass. Complete to Studley. Studley still on his feet. Studley inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Studley goes, and that's the first completion of the game for the Tigers.
Yes, sir. And I like how Stud, when he gets that ball, Joe, he runs with power. He has no fear.
And Studley's just a great athlete.
Yeah, the boss.
Let me say something. I said something last week about playing defense and couldn't catch it, but this week he caught that ball and proved me wrong, and I'm glad he did.
Yes, sir.
And there goes a option from the quarterback, and Jones calls his own number around the right side, has first down yards and more. 14-yard pickup for Mike Jones. And that's what you have to do right there, Marcus.
That's what it is.
Give him that confidence. We had a short pass right there to Studley. Then let him run the ball, get him in the game, get his confidence built up, and then watch him grow in the maturation process there.
You got your manhood, Mike Jones. You got your manhood.
2 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. This is the Tennyson, bounces it to the left. He's to the 15, Tennyson to the 10, 1 man to beat. You're not going to catch that man. He's the bird man for a reason. Jason Tennyson with a touchdown for the Tigers from 22 yards out.
Just like that, baby.
Hey, Marcus, we talked at halftime about this. We talked about getting Tennyson to the wide side of the field and letting him use his speed around that corner. They did it. The Tigers are right back in this one, folks.
Right back in it. I like that.
129 yards rushing right now for Tennyson as Juan Gonzalez comes onto the field of play to attempt the extra point. That point is good. I tell you what, Juan Gonzalez is perfect on the year, hasn't missed a field goal, and has not missed an extra point. It don't get any better than that. The Tigers pull within 2, folks. Don't miss anything. Get you some popcorn, get you a cold beverage, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger football is being brought to you in part by Josh Renberg. Everyone in Henderson County has heard of Josh the Tree Guy. Well, now he's JR Construction Solutions. JR Construction Solutions offers remodels, boat docks, decks, painting, staining, and yes, he still takes care of all your tree needs. You can reach Josh today for all of your needs at 903-519-5823.
It was 22-yard touchdown run, my friend.
Yeah, 22, baby.
Yeah, Marcus gets way off kilter here. He gets it. He's starting running with Tennyson down the sideline. He ran out of press box room, so he asked me during the break. He said, "How far was that run?" I was like, 22 yards. But I gave him a little problem before that anyway. I told him I didn't know you're supposed to be watching, so that's how we get each other anyway.
We do.
7:39 left to play in the third. The Tigers close it within 2 points here. And the Tigers will tee it off from their own 40-yard line when Juan Gonzalez kicking the ball.
Gonzalez.
I tell you what, we've watched Juan for a long time now, and Juan does an excellent job for the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how about this cheering section for the Tigers? And here is a low, short kick fielded at the 29-yard line. And the Tiger special teams says, no, you're only gaining a yard.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
That's Poteet right there on the play. My goodness, he is everywhere tonight, Cannon Poteet.
Yes, sir. Just like a cannon. Boy, hits you.
I'm sorry, Parker Poteet. Excuse me. I am sorry. It's Parker Poteet, not Cannon. I think you might have said that once, but it's Parker Poteet. Parker, we apologize.
Yes, sir.
But you have been playing a great game tonight, young man. Keep it up. Special teams, too. I love special teams.
Yeah, Parker, blame it on our diabetes. We both got it.
Well, we're 50, Marcus.
Yeah.
We're closer to 70 than we are 30.
I'm trying to tell you.
Aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
You sure?
I'm very sure.
There's the handoff, and this is Cannon. And Cannon is balled up, if you will.
I will. By Packer Tigers. Man, oh man. Joe, you think they feeling themselves right now?
Well, I tell you what, we talked about this last week. The Tigers always come out with good second half adjustments. I think the Tigers got a little rest at halftime. They were a little beat up. Now they're coming back out re-energized. They're playing with energy. They're flying around. They just got to keep the same intensity up here in the second half.
Well, strength is a matter of a made-up mind, Joe, so you have to make up their mind.
Mind over matter. My mind don't matter. There's Cannon, and Cannon tripped up down low, and that's exactly what I love to see, Marcus. These backs, it doesn't matter if they're high school, college, or pro. If you take the legs out, my friend, you can't run anywhere. Okay. And that's the smartest tackle there is on the field. All those big hits mean nothing if you can't get that running back or receiver down.
Well, you couldn't hit Marcus Jr. on the legs because he'll knock you out.
Third down, and we'll call it 4 to go here for the Zebras. 2 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. 1 back in the backfield. Hayes back to pass, under duress. Has a man in the flats. Pass is incomplete. Zach Studley was coming for Cannon that time.
He heard Studley footprints, though. Yeah.
And this will bring up 4th down and 4 for the Zebras. The punt team does come on, or do they? That is the question.
Very careful.
And I believe it is going to be a punt, but you can never tell with Grandview.
Right. These guys are full of hocus pocus.
Masters of deception.
Yes, they are.
Chauncey Hall is going to go back deep for the Tigers. He'll be at his own 25-yard line. Sanders will punt the ball away for Grandview.
And, Joe, I noticed Grandview don't send nobody out. They just kick it and wait for whatever. So let's see what goes on.
There's the punt. It's going to be a directional punt towards the right side to give Chauncey no chance to return it. The ball will be killed at the 22-yard line. A nice punt right there.
Man, oh, man.
About a 47-yard punt right there, Marcus. So good punt there by the punter.
Well, let's try to see if we take it all the way back home. I'm getting homesick. Take it to the end zone.
I'm hungry.
Ooh, man.
Let's eat.
I don't even want to think about it. Let's
I'm
eat.
talking about the Tigers eating, my friend.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Zebra meat?
I've never had it, but I'll try it.
I'm trying to tell you.
I can't eat it fried, though. We'll have to bake it.
Well, it tastes like chicken.
We'll have to shake it and bake it and then try to eat it, I guess. Yeah. 19-17 our score. 6:05 left to play in the third. Tigers come out 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Jones is the quarterback. Going to be another handoff, and there goes Tennyson trying to break it to the outside, but he is swarmed by a zebra right there.
He couldn't get loose on that one. Trying to get that number. Like number 2. Like that was
yeah, and that was a great defensive stop. Yeah, J.J. Castillo right there. That was a good stop right there. Castillo come over from his defensive end position there, or I'm sorry, corner position, and ran him down from behind basically, and did a good job. Tigers come out 2 wide to the left, 2 to the right. It's going to be a pass here. You got to get rid of it. Oh my goodness, that is what you call a lookout block right there.
They sent the blitz in, Joy, unexpected.
Well, Marcus, that was a defensive lineman. That was no blitz there. He just put his ears back and went, and he blew right past the offensive line of the Tigers.
Yeah, that was Aiden Keever, Joy. Woo. Right in there. Wow. I mean, no one was there to block.
Yeah, he's playing a that one technique over there on the left side, Marcus, and he just blew straight through, unabated. Timeout charge to the Tigers with 4:53 left to play in the third. While they're taking a break on the field, we'll take a break up in the booth. You're listening to Malakoff Tigers on the Malakoff Tigers Sports Network and SHN Sports.
Yes, sir. At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy-efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist, Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
All right, getting back to play here at Tiger Stadium in Malakoff, Texas. The Tigers will have a daunting task in front of them here on this third down. It'll be 3rd down and 15 to go for Malakoff. And you got to wonder what the Tigers may possibly do right here. Well, I've got an answer for you, folks. Number 22.
Who?
22.
I say who?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball spotted in the middle of the field here, so it kind of takes away a little bit from having a wide side versus little side. There's a slip back screen again, or draw.
Yeah.
Snuffed out good this time by number 28. Jacob Roan.
Yeah, they got to punt this one.
Yeah, a gain of 2, and Roan stayed at home right there and made a great stop. And you see what Roan did. He went for the legs.
Yeah, he didn't roam around. He stayed at home, like you said.
Yeah, and I would certainly advise young Zach Studley right here to kick it away from Cason English.
Yes, sir.
Cason English responsible for every touchdown Grandview has had tonight. Oh, it's blocked.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a safety.
Oh, my.
Yeah, you've got to get it. You've got to get that again.
Oh, get the ball. Oh, they already called a safety.
No, the ball's dead.
Yeah. Oh, they went out there like they finna make them a touchdown. They fooled me, too. A little trickery.
That was Aiden Keever again, I believe, Marcus.
They say our screen is froze.
Yeah, our producer's got to pay attention to these things. He's over there in La La Land.
He's feeling it. It's an exciting game, man.
There we go. We're back now, folks.
We're back.
So that was a strange play right there, but Marcus, you know as well as I do, we've played enough football, watched enough football. You've got to get that football if you're the punter, and you've got to get it away fast. You don't have time to sit there and, and read read what kind of football it is. You've got to get away from it, especially with somebody coming in like that. Grandview brought the house that time. Now the Tigers are going to have to punt the ball back or kick the ball to Grandview, and Grandview now has a 4-point lead, so a 2-point swing right here.
Well, Grandview blocked the punt and made a safety for guys that didn't see it. They was wondering what happened.
Yeah, well, we had Kiever come in the line of scrimmage, and Zach Studley was trying to get the ball off. When he kicked the ball, he basically hit Kiever in the head. The ball bounced out of the end zone, careened back into the end zone. By rule, that's a safety. And now that's the Tigers will have to kick the ball back to Grandview right here. So, but the only difference is Grandview gets points off of it.
And that's that touchdown they tried to get earlier. Just give them
the extra point, yeah. Still a close ball game right here. 4:09 left to play in the third. It's been a tight third quarter. There's a very high kick by Gonzalez, fielded by English at the 28. The Tigers need to contain English and do. Great play right there. I believe that's Doc Renberg on that tackle.
Yes,
Let's see.
Let's see what's up in there.
And that was Doc Renberg on that special teams tackle, along with Garcia for the Tigers, number 17.
I'll tell you, the diggity Doc is all over the place, too.
Well, I tell you, Doc Renberg, we haven't spoke about it much this game. The Grandview Zebras have contained him somewhat well, but he's a game changer defensively for the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
I think that Doc Renberg, once he gets his wheels underneath him, he's hard to stop. And right now he needs to put his ears back and go after that quarterback right here.
The score is 21-17. We got to change it we'll change it.
Yeah, we'll change this. Yeah, the scoreboard is changed, but 21-17 is the score.
On our screen.
They may be having a delay. No, it's on the screen. They're having a delay. First down. Hand off to Castillo. Castillo trying to find a little crease in the Tiger defense, and does for a gain of about 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 up and coming.
Yes, sir.
If you're going to be a running back at any level, that's the way you want to hit the hole there. You want to hit it with authority, reckless and abandon. I mean, you got to hit that hole and hit it hard.
You can't hit it soft.
2nd down and 4 here. Let's see if Grandview decides to stay on the ground here. Casey English is the inside receiver at the bottom part of your screen, folks, wearing number 13. Got to watch Brandon Click, too, the outside receiver. This is going to be a handoff. And Castillo close to first down yardage. Chauncey Hogg on the tackle, along with Corey Phillips.
Yep. And Joe, he's got good footwork. He kind of delayed and just kind of looked for the hole, and he found it. But great stop.
Yeah, he got the first down, too. So Tigers now trying to stop the run. But right when you try to stop the run is when they hit you with a pass.
Exactly.
One-on-one coverage. I believe Hogg is on English right now.
Right. Got to take those 3 steps.
And there's Castillo. This time Castillo goes nowhere.
Met at the hole.
He might have got half a yard when he leaned his body forward.
Yes, sir. Met at the hole. And that was by Bubba Hicks. Bubba Hicks in there say, let me get you, baby.
Yeah, good job by Bubba Hicks right there. Casey Cannon checks into the game for the Zebras. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Grandview. Their workhorse, the bell cow, Cannon in the backfield on the left side. It's going to be a pass. Gets rid of it quick, hits the punter, who's now turned to receiver. Nice gain. And that's a high percentage short pass where the receiver runs a little 6-7 yard button hook, and Ryder Hayes puts it right on the money to him. And that on that reception was Cohen Sanders. That gives your quarterback, it builds that confidence up in that quarterback to throw these short routes to get something started here.
And great talk about Austin Massengale. He wrapped up.
Massengale came up and made a great stop.
Yes, sir.
And I'll tell you, Cohen Sanders is not a little guy either. He's a pretty big kid. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. This is going to be a little quarterback option out of the RPO. And Tigers trying to stop Hayes. Going to be stopped 2 yards short. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2.
And here we go.
And this is where the chess match starts, Marcus. And And they are going to keep the offense on the field here.
Yes, sir.
And this is about respect. You respect what Malakoff can do offensively. That's why you're going for it right here, because of fear.
Right.
You fear that if you turn the ball over, the Tigers going to score and go ahead on you right here going into the fourth quarter.
Exactly.
It's about fear and respect right here.
For sure.
I think more fear than respect. Maybe a little bit 50-50. Going to be a pooch punt there. And there's the respect.
Watch out.
Tigers need to really get away from this ball. And that's a great pooch punt right there. Yep. It'll be killed about the 11-yard line, Marcus. Hayes, we thought they were going to go for it right there. And then a conservative play, they decided to do the pooch punt.
Exactly.
Which, a great play call.
And what you call that, George? Respect.
That's respect. If they'd have went for it, I would have said that was fear, Marcus. But that was respect right there.
I'll tell you.
And also very smart coaching too, to pin the Tigers within under their own 15-yard line. 21-17 our score, folks. 1:15 left to play in the third quarter on a fantastic Friday night. And this game's we've seen about everything we can possibly see in this one. Jones going to pass the ball. Has a man wide open in the flats. That's Weston Cartledge. And Cartledge spins his way to the 25-yard line for a Tiger first down. And that's what you got to do right there.
That was an excellent play, George. Bring the back out the backfield. He didn't see his.
Cartledge was playing the H-back right there, so he was in motion. No one even got the motion, man, because he didn't did anything all night like that.
They haven't seen him.
Great play call right there.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Looks like Asa Mondragon checks into the ball game, number 16 for the Tigers. One back in the backfield for Malakoff. Jones, the quarterback. This is a handoff. Great job at looking at that hole, then hitting it up into the hole.
And that's what you do. You take your time, Jordan, follow your blockers, and when you see that break off.
Well, that was a very patient run by Jason Tennyson. We're seeing this young man really mature. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers.
Like I said, sweat and sacrifice means success. So you got to get out there and do what you do. 16 seconds and counting.
Yeah, left in the third, yeah.
But, hey.
Well, you don't have to do anything right here. Exactly. I mean, you're going to run a play, obviously.
Yeah.
Jones fakes the handoff, fires a bullet. Oh, my goodness.
Good pass.
Well, it was a little high, but Massengale should have come down with that ball. I mean, listen, this kid's got a lively arm. It's a very lively arm. He's not throwing snowballs. He's throwing rockets out there.
I'm trying to tell you.
There's a big difference right there. He's a baseball player too, and he's a pitcher.
2 seconds left on the play clock. 2 seconds left before the third quarter. 17-21.
This is a big first down right here, up and coming, or third down to try to get a first down is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah. And this has to work right here. Like we're going to the arrow, Joey.
Empty backfield set, Marcus. 3 wide receivers right, 2 to the left, man in motion. And that's Tennyson. And Jones is going to be sacked. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Roan again on that tackle, and it kind of looks to me like the Tiger offense is a little lethargic on that offensive line because they're missing some key blocks, that are coming in, and
man,
you've got to put a hat on them.
Because this is it right here.
Yeah, Coach Driscoll talking to his lineman right there, and that was number 71, Mason Logan.
Yeah.
You could tell he's like, son, you got to get a hat on that man. He came in, got the quarterback, and they were going to do a direct quarterback draw is what they were going to do, and it was set up perfectly if everyone would have made their assignment work, and just didn't do it that time, and that's okay. If we were all perfect, we'd be called the Messiah.
I'm trying to tell you. And walk water. I'm telling you. Well, y'all, this is the fourth quarter. It's do or die right here. 21-17.
In the third quarter, the Times were 29.
And I was listening to Benny.
Well, you get caught up sometime listening to the godfather of Henderson County sports, Benny Rogers.
Yeah, when he talk, everybody listens.
The Tigers will punt the ball away here, and
it's a dangerous punt as usual.
Well, they're back to the same position they were last time almost, and you got Case and English back there. You've already had a safety. You've had one ran back, and special teams hadn't been so special tonight, my friend.
And look, English just pacing around. Anywhere you kick, I'm going to get
That was another low snap. That was a high spiraling punt. Very good punt. Takes a Tiger roll, and Tigers need to get on it right there.
There we go. Great punt, baby.
Now that was Parker Poteet killing the ball.
Yes, sir.
I believe he killed it on the 37, Marcus.
Let's see where they put it at.
Grandview had the ball first down and 10.
That's right.
It's exactly the kind of punch you want against Case and English, because you don't want that ball in his hands. You want to limit the opportunities that you give him to make a return, because he will hurt you and hurt you bad. We've seen it tonight, time after time again.
Yeah, 3 times, to be exact.
So it's a close one here going into the fourth quarter. 21-17, 11:49 left to play in this ball game. Number 4 against number 7. Malakoff. Grandview always comes down to a close ball game.
Every time.
Hayes, the quarterback, kind of a low snap. Hayes looks left, looks right, steps up in the pocket, has a man streaking down the middle, incomplete. That's great defense right there. And that's Tennyson on defense.
Yes, sir. Tennyson stayed with him.
Yeah, Brandon Click right there, who they like to try to feed the ball to as well. They use English, like you said, we talked about earlier, as a decoy.
That's right.
Because you're worried about his play-making ability, and then you bring Click in. Good ball distributing, good game plan distributing the ball around equally to everybody tonight.
Yes, sir. And you have to against a great defense like the Tigers.
English looks a little confused out there on the play call. It's going to be another pass. Pass downfield. Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a great job right there by Austin Massengale. Massengale goes up, reaches at its highest point, and tips the ball.
Great job.
Well, the receiver couldn't come down with it. Oh, man, that's an athletic play right there by Massengale.
He jumped higher than the castback.
Well, I know for a fact that he participates in the high jump and track.
Well, that solves it.
So, knew another guy like that, Tyler Russell, I believe.
Yes, he was. It's all state, one state.
3rd down and 10 for the Zebras. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. One would think they may try to pass right here, but they may not. And they will. Hayes throws one to the sideline, wide open. Oh, my goodness alive.
A miscommunication there.
And a lot of missed tackles along the way.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Jacob Parsons was wide open.
No one. Woo, unfortunate like that. They took the inside route and left one outside, didn't see him. That hurt right there.
Yeah, that did. It did. That was a great play call right there. Caught the Tigers being a little bit too aggressive to the inside. Hayes comes back. Now the Tigers are going to get the sack.
No, sir.
And that's Studley and Renberg right there.
Yes, sir. The diggity dock and the stud.
Great job right there.
Yes, sir.
You got to give them a half a sack apiece on that one.
I'm trying to tell you.
Studley and Doc Renberg, and that play was called up at the right time.
One high and one low. And there he goes.
2nd down and 19 right now for Grandview. I would probably say right here that they're going to try to go to the air on the Tigers. Seemingly they've been going to the air a lot right here. Another pass play. Quarterback under duress, and there's another defensive sack by Doc Renberg.
The Doc say he mad. Get him, Doc. And Doc Dad is on his feet turning flips right
That's
now.
2 sacks in a row. I bet he is.
Oh, yeah, Joe. He just turned the flip. The bleachers called him, though.
Well, you know they say pressure busts pipes, my friend.
It does.
3rd down and a long ways to go here for the Zebras.
In a short time to get there. Yeah.
Well, we've went from the Tiger football to Smokey and the Bandit. Marcus is all over the place.
Oh, my.
We'll be the nursing home in another 5 years, I'm sure.
I hope not.
3rd down and 23 to be exact to go. Hayes looks right, throws right, has a man. Oh, my goodness. That was almost caught by Click. And now that's going to bring up 4th down and 29.
Whoa.
But I tell you, I like the play call right there. Tennyson was in man coverage with him all the way down the right side. And Tennyson gets a hand up in his face, actually, and distracts him when he misses that football.
Yes, sir. They got to punt this one.
And that's what I'm talking about, experience. Your best players out there now, the experienced players, and this is what you want. Sanders now will punt the ball away for the – there's a high snap. He's going to have to punt it, and I don't know how he got that off. Doc Renberg almost – oh, my goodness, a fumble on the punt return. Too much happening on that play for my brain, folks.
I'll tell you.
I was still amazed how Doc Renberg missed that block punt there.
Boy, still got
and then Hogg, trying to field it, bobbles it, but has the awareness to jump back on the ball. But the Tigers are pinned deep in their own territory. Matter of fact, they've got 98 yards. No, excuse me. They're going to have the ball's going to be spotted on the 9-yard line. So 91 yards to go for a touchdown. And you don't need a field goal right here, really, but a field goal does help get you close.
Yeah, we got a lot of time on the clock, 9 minutes, 46 seconds.
So I mean, this game may come down to the leg of Juan Gonzalez. One may never know, but we'll know here shortly. We got 9:46 remaining in this ball game. It's been a good ball game. A lot of things have happened that's been kind of strange tonight, Marcus.
Stranger things, that's what they call it.
Stranger things.
I'm trying to tell you.
Pretty good series, wasn't it?
That's what they say.
Man in motion is Studley. Going to be a handoff, and nobody. Oh, my goodness. You've got to block. Kane Cooley, and I mean, I'm just at a loss for words right there. Keever in there also, 54, who's been a monster in the second half.
I think we should try to go to the outside, Joe. This inside not working so far right now.
Well, again, the left side of that offensive line over there, Marcus, you got Mason Logan and Travis McAllister there. You know, sometimes in football, you're going to miss your blocker, you're going to get beat. But you got to put a hand on them to knock them off balance so that you give your running back an opportunity to use his God-given speed to get out of a bad situation. You just got just a hand sometimes is enough, just a shiv.
I got you.
And you know, you can break free of that. But
you pushed me pretty hard, Joe.
I'm sorry. I kind of got to
get sprint, man. Let me put a Jordan about your hands and like to knock me off the table.
Well, the Tigers have about 9:18 left to go, and 2nd down and 13 up and coming.
We got the screen freezing a lot, so we don't know what's going on right now. But you guys have to kind of bear with us.
Well, the screen may be freezing, but I think our broadcast is still going on, though. So
you hear us, baby. We're gonna talk like you see it.
And you know, a lot of times we can't control the atmospheric conditions, which also affects the internet, and you know, sometimes just out of our control. But
yes, sir.
We'll try to do everything we can to bring you this free broadcast.
For sure. That part.
2nd down, 13 yards to go. Jones, the quarterback, 2 backs in the backfield for the Tigers. Here comes Tennyson. Tennyson escapes one tackler and goes to the 15-yard line. Make it the 16-yard line for a nice pickup.
Great run, Jordan. Hey, just one shoestring tackle saved it.
Yeah, he was just one away. Yes, it's going to bring up 3rd down now and a very manageable 3 yards to go, Marcus.
Yeah, this is a tough one right here. We got to get this first. We'll stay alive if we get this first right here.
Jones back to pass. Jones looks deep, throws deep. Oh my lands. Wow. No flag on the play. Massengale trips up with the back, and I
would have threw some kind of flag or something on that.
Well, no, that was incidental contact right there. I don't have a problem with that, but it's 3rd down and 3.
Yeah. Run. Run, Forrest. Well.
So 4th down and 3 yards to go for the Tigers. The Tigers We'll have to punt this one away.
And be very careful because we just got the punt blocked.
Yeah, you've got to have a good snap right here as well. A little bit of a low snap, but Studley is getting it off a lot quicker. Case and English fumbles it. This ball is still loose, but the Tigers weren't downfield to get it.
Tigers didn't get down fast enough. Like they were kind of jogging that time.
Braden Price on the recovery for Grandview.
And the coach is mad. He's like, why were y'all lagging down the field? We could have got a free ball.
Well, he is on Mondragon right now pretty heavy because it looked like, like you said, Marcus, you got to be going full speed on that special teams unit.
It's fourth quarter. You got to suck it up. You got to put it all into it. That could have been a turnover.
Well, coaches can coach. Kids have to execute the game plan, and that's the way it is. And look, the Tigers have great special teams.
Yeah.
They are allowed to have a day off, and they're just off a little bit. And tonight's been that night.
Woo-wee.
2 wide receivers right, 2 to the left. Going to go to the ground and do a little ground and pound, and nothing doing that time. The Tiger defense comes alive. A fumble on the play.
Got him.
The Tigers have recovered.
Yes, sir.
And yes, the Tigers do have the football, and that is Zach Studley. And whoa, Nelly. This game could change right now. You're talking about big plays happening, Marcus.
They made up.
Momentum shifting. This has had everything you've wanted right now. It feels like a playoff game to me.
Well, they heard us, Joy. They heard us. They know they had to make that up. Do it again.
I tell you, it's really crazy that these two teams, every time they get together, it's always a close game. Always a close game.
I tell you, man, I got to go take my blood pressure, pills, and everything.
And it comes down to who wants it the most, who makes the least amount of mistakes. Now the Tigers have a golden opportunity here. I'm not sure they know what the play is.
Uh-oh.
Looks like maybe Jackson's back in the ball game. Fakes it to Jackson. Looking to set up the screen. He's got to get rid of it. Oh, no. Sack made. I'm not sure about that one, Marcus.
Sack made by Kane Cooley. And Kane Cooley has been getting back there several times.
Tell you what, I feel like I'm listening to a Clay Cooley car commercial.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's Cooley everywhere.
That's right.
As quarterback, Marcus, you can't sit there and hold it and get a sack. You got to throw it away. In that case right there, Mike Jones just held the ball too long. He's got to get rid of it quicker.
Look like a loss about 10 yards.
It's a big loss. It's 8 yards, actually. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 18. And now you've got a mess. There's the screen set up. Oh, my goodness. And the Tiger offensive lineman, Ryder Rogers, couldn't get out of the way. Tennyson trips over him.
We're looking real.
You've got a screen set up right there. And
wow. That's all I can say.
Well, young team still, Marcus. I mean, like I said, the rankings, this is still, you've got to take down expectations right here because they're very high right now for this Tiger team, especially for the amount of young ones they have playing here tonight. And I tell you, all this talk of number 1, number 4, it's great, but it's just talk. There's a pass downfield. Studley catches the ball. Studley will not be denied. He stretches out for the first down. What a play right there.
Look at that stud. That's why they call him a stud. Studley in the house, baby.
My goodness, that was all effort by Studley after the catch, Marcus.
Move, Z. Get out the way. That boy did that.
And I tell you what, it kept this drive alive.
Sacrifice, baby.
And that might have been one of the finest runs after reception I've seen so far.
Boy, like a choo-choo train.
There's a handoff on a draw to Tennyson trying to get to the outside. Tennyson is going to get a little here. Yep. That's all you want to do, 3 or 4 pop, and that gets you a first down easy.
We only want but a little at a time. Tackled by 28, Jacob Long.
2nd down and 6 up and coming with 6:57 left to play.
Yes, sir.
In the 4th quarter.
We got to take it in right here, Joe.
They're going to call an official's timeout. They've got I don't know if it's a player or some equipment that malfunctioned. Let's see what happened here. Well, I'm not sure what happened, Marcus.
They got a water break.
The water girls came out. And
yeah, that's it. They were thirsty.
Yeah.
They were thirsty, but it's Friday.
Come over Saturday, we'll have a Sunday, right?
I'm trying to tell you.
Second down and 6. We've went bad in a hurry. 2 wide receivers left. Tennyson again. Tennyson trying to get free, and again, I tell you what. Whew.
Man, oh man. That was Casey Cannon once again.
Yeah, again, Mason Logan trying to get the block and just couldn't keep it.
Joe, this has been a physical game. You know, some of these guys are winded. You got their hands on their hips and their backbone.
You know, as a lineman, you got to fire off that ball low and get the leverage
Yes,
and
sir.
push the defenders back.
Yes,
You
sir.
stand straight up, you're going to get pushed back into your ball carrier. That can't afford to have that happen. Jones with a pass. That should be interference right there.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wee. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
You got to go for this. You got to go for it.
Well, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But you don't, but you do.
5 minutes, 49 seconds.
Yeah, that play right there, that should have been called. It was interference.
Bring Jackson in through the backfield.
Well, it's 4th down. I'm looking for a pass right here. Jackson come in for protection. Jones going to call his own number. This is not going to get there, I don't think. But does he? Jones stretches the ball out and gets the first down at the 30-yard line. Great run that time.
Mike Jones in the house, baby.
I tell you what, he did that with his legs, folks. He stretched that ball out and got the first down. I didn't think he was going to get there at first. Heavy pursuit by the Grandview defense, and Jones uses his speed and gets there.
The ball turning to stretch on stretch.
And listen, you don't have to use your arm.
No.
You can use your legs to win a football game, and Jones is doing that right now for the Tigers.
He used his legs on that one, baby. And his arm.
Mike Jones is a competitor. Make no bones about it, my friend.
I'm trying to tell you.
Tennyson back in the backfield now. Cartledge goes in motion right to left. This is going to be a little draw handoff again. Bounces to the outside, reverses his field, and Tennyson just decides to go straight up.
He should have reversed it. It was wide open.
Yeah, if he'd have went back to that left side, he would have had it. But
man,
again, this big physical defensive front just blowing through the Tigers' offensive line here, Marcus,
Yes,
and they're not getting good running lanes right now like they were earlier. And it might be something to do with being a little tired, too.
Yeah.
A little fatigue. 2nd down and 13 now. Tigers keep putting themselves in a hole, and that's going to cost the Tigers 5.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Joe, they fatigue out there right now.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 18. False start against the Tigers. Yeah, the whole offensive line moved, Marcus.
Yeah, we can't go backwards. We got to go forward.
Yeah, this is where you got a lot of hands on hips out there, I tell you.
Oh, yeah. And they backbone ain't slipping.
Malakoff has 2 timeouts left. No, excuse me, 1 timeout left. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right for Jones and company. Back to pass. Jackson with a great block. Got to get rid of it downfield. Has a man. Oh, my goodness gracious alive. Weston Cartledge drops a would-be first down. Oh, my goodness. Marcus, they would have had the ball inside the 10-yard line and had Cartledge held onto the football. That was a perfectly thrown ball. Oh, my goodness. Well, that happens.
Yeah. Hey, we live to go another play. We got to go for this 3rd and long, 4th and long, 3rd and long.
Yeah, it's 3rd and long.
Hey, good thing about it, we're kicking that clock down, but we got to score.
Well, I'll tell you, Cartledge slipped by the Grandview defense unnoticed right there. That was a big opportunity for the Tigers. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Grandview playing a deep zone now. Jones going to have to get rid of it. Throws one down the middle of the field, and it's intercepted. Just as good as a punt, though, right?
Yeah.
In that situation. The ball is going to be spotted at the 13-yard line. That's Cason English back there.
Great play by Corey Phillips. He came back and tried to, play defense.
Well, he tried to come back for the ball. The ball hung that time up in the air. But like I said, in that situation right there, Grandview was playing deep. They were playing a zone deep right there. They knew the Tigers had third and long, and you air it out, and then the type of athlete that English is, he's just going to be a ball hawk back there, chase it down, and that's what he did. He was just right there.
Yes, sir.
So Grandview first down and 10, 4:53 left to play in this contest.
And, of course, Grandview going to try to run this ball, Joy, to get this clock to go down.
And English is going to go out of the Wildcat. There's a handoff. Oh, my goodness, what a hit right there. That's Diggity Doc Renberg.
He might need to see the doctor.
My goodness, Poteet and Renberg on that one. Woo!
Ooh, that's about a loss of 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play to bring up second down and 12 for Grandview.
Yeah.
Of course, they get in that package. Just see if Hayes comes back in at quarterback now, which I'm sure he probably will. But no, he's not. English is going to stay in at quarterback. They like to run, but you got to watch English too. He can throw the football.
That's right.
He threw a touchdown pass last week against Glen Rose.
They're going with a rush offense.
And he's going to call his own number and chase down from the backside. A great defensive play made. And that's Bubba Hicks right there, chased him down from behind, Marcus. Great defensive play.
Bubba Hicks is showing out tonight too, Joe.
Yes, he's playing a great game tonight. It's what you want to see out of the young man. Third down and 10. Now, Grandview's not going to be any hurry here.
No, not at all, Joe. And
they're going to, well, I don't think they're going to pass the ball. Look, they're up by 4. Their defense is playing really good right now. What you want to do is run clock, run it down, run the play clock down to about 1 before you snap it, and then run the ball. Then you can run another 35, 40 seconds off after that. English going to call his own number. English is hit, drove back. Studley, and what a play by Zach Studley.
The stud, baby, all day long.
I tell you what, I love the effort right there by Studley and the Tiger defense.
But he's mean. He's mean out there.
You know, I might want to call a timeout right here to stop the clock and give yourself a chance to.
I think we only got one timeout left, Joe, so we can.
Yeah, you're right. There is one. I was looking at the wrong side, Marcus.
Yeah. Grandview has all of theirs, so.
No, Grandview has 2. They've called 1 already. There's 2 timeouts left.
I see it now. I see it.
The Tigers, the good thing about this is the Tigers should get good field position.
And then they have to score, Joe. They score on this. They've
got to have a touchdown, yes. There's the snap. There's the punt. And he kicks it, tries to kick it away. And Hogg's going to have a chance at the return at the 37-yard line. Hogg down the left sideline. Hogg at the 47.
Okay, this is it here. We got 2 minutes, 25 seconds left on for this game. Tigers down by 4 points, 21-17.
And that punt by Sanders, Marcus, was 44 yards. And that's what you wanted from your special teams player, the punter right there, is to trap Malakoff on their own end of the field. So it doesn't really cut anything down too much for the Tigers.
Right.
But they do have only 53 yards to score now.
That's right. And all these plays has to count.
Hunter Chapman checking into the game for the Tigers again at the wide receiver position. Tigers go empty set backfield. Watch the pressure coming from the middle by the linebackers. They're going to drop in the zone. There's the pass. And Jones fires it in the turf.
We had Jones and Massengale open, George. Just couldn't get the ball to him that time. Clock stops at 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Second down and 10. And right now, like you said, George, Zebras are playing zone. They're not trying to rush.
Yeah, they're dropping people back, and there's nobody open. Jones got to fire deep downfield. Puts a lot of energy. Has a receiver, Massengale. Oh, he trips. Massengale loses his footing. What would have been a touchdown right there. Oh, my goodness alive.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Oh, I thought Massengale had that one.
Well, he kind of hesitated a little bit.
Well, he
to shake his man
he
off.
He might have lost the ball. He might have lost the ball in the air. I thought for sure he was going to get up under that one with his speed, and he had it. He had the defender burn on that one.
Well, I tell you what, Joy, Grandview is getting them a chance to get an open play if somebody can just burn them. Because they're not rushing the quarterback.
Well, and they're also playing up close, too. They're still guarding the box here. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Back to pass. Jones takes off, has a running lane, gets a block downfield. First down yardage and more. Jones with a tough first down.
Woo. Mike Jones in the house.
Boy, I tell you, just when you needed another big run like that, you got it from Jones.
Yes, sir. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the game. 21-17.
So 2:04 left. Jones does go out of bounds, which will stop the clock until the ball snaps.
We'll take it.
3 wide receivers right and 1 to the left for the Tigers. Maybe they go to the run right here. Let's see. Linebackers coming up. They're going to play to the sideline. Corey Phillips. Oh, he does a little skippy roo, and Corey Phillips.
Woo-hoo.
Phillips fooled everybody, Marcus.
He did a little tiptoe dilly.
Well, the defenders actually stopped there, and Corey Phillips stopped, fooled them, and then took off downfield. What a heads-up play right there by Phillips. That boy kind of reminds me of the rope-a-dope right there.
I'm trying to tell you, he came out with a bag of tricks. He made him think he was going to go out of bounds, but
and Marcus, tricks are for kids.
I'm trying to tell you, not for Tigers.
1:57 left here. And I'm thinking this is got to be a first down, don't it?
I got it. They got to move it.
I'm wondering what the world's going on here.
They're going to move it.
It's not that hard to see or understand.
I'll tell you.
It's past. Yeah.
Need to go Ray Charles and tell him.
2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Got Aaron Scott on the seat of his pants over here watching this game. Tennyson in the backfield. If you're the Tigers, you don't really have to get in a hurry right here. You've got all the time in the world. Maybe a little ground and pound, Marcus.
Yeah.
Maybe a little handoff. Maybe not. Maybe a pass on the inside. Picked off.
Wow. That did it.
Well, I lost my pen on that one, Marcus.
Yeah, you did. Drop.
J.J. Castillo with the big pick right there.
Yeah, bomb in the middle, and oh my.
Yeah, that's one of the times there. Maybe you go into the well one too many times, and
the well ran dry. So we know what they're gonna do here. We got 1 time out to stop the clock, and that's it. They're gonna run the ball and stop it from there.
Yeah, there's Cannon with the ball, and now you call a timeout here to stop the clock. Last charge timeout to the Tigers. 1:44 left.
Yeah, Joe, I really felt like we had this game right here with the.
Every time we've played Grandview, I felt like we've had this game, and something has happened, and it's just been hard to break the jinx.
And look, another close game is always.
Yeah, another close game. I mean, if you look at the past games that these two teams have played, Marcus, everything has been close. Everything.
Yeah.
You go back to 2019, Grandview wins 14-13. 2020, 31-24. That was a state championship game. 24-21, Malakoff wins. Excuse me, that wasn't a state championship game. The state championship game was Grandview 35, Malakoff 21. And then in 2021, Grandview wins 24-21. Cannon there on the run. He's got a lot of yards, and that's a hold downfield, and no one's going to call it.
That'll do it. Let him put a fork in it right there. Wow. 1 minute, 36 seconds, 21-17. Tigers have momentum for a minute.
Well, Don Meredith used to say, turn out the lights, the party's over.
Oh, my.
And I think the party's over.
Oh, yeah.
Great game tonight. This game was won and lost on the heels of mistakes. And Tigers have no easy task next week traveling to Waco Midway to face Salado.
Whoa.
That's going to be a rough game also that we'll go to and have for you folks. And from Tiger Stadium here, the Tigers are going to go down in defeat. Looks like 21-17 right now.
Yeah.
But this is also a time and where you got to keep your composure as a football team as well.
Right. Grandview right now is doing the correct thing to do, kneeling the ball, running the timeout, no timeouts by Malakoff, and that'll be it.
I'll tell you what, this is just a gut wrencher for me. I really just spent right now, and oh my goodness, there was a fumble on that snap. Oh my!
Oh, that didn't go
I'll tell you what, that would have been, and that's why you don't stop playing football.
Exactly. Wow. I'm pretty sure Coach ain't gonna do that no more.
Well, they don't have to snap this ball anymore either because
it's over. Yep, same time. The clock is exactly what the play clock.
If you'd like to go to watch the game, Waco Midway High School in Waco, Texas, the Tigers will travel there and face Salado. The Tigers will move to 1-1 on this young season, and that was a battle between number 4 and number 7 tonight, and really a 4 points all that separates them. And good luck to Grandview. They've got a good team, and especially good luck to the Tigers the rest of the way. I know they're going to improve and get better each game they play. A heartbreaker tonight. You wish that the Tigers would have won this one, and by all rights they probably should have, but shoulda, woulda, coulda, and just didn't do it tonight. And that's the way it goes in high school football. It's the way it goes in college football and the pros too. I mean, you gotta execute.
Woo.
But folks, for everyone who's been a part of this one, I'm Joey Snowden from Marcus Dale, Aaron Scott, and Jonathan Snowden bid you farewell and good night from the friendly confines of Tiger Stadium in Malakoff, Texas. And one more thing I want to add, Jason Tennyson, again, over 100 yards tonight, Marcus rushing. And this young man just keeps getting better and better and better. And folks, we'll leave it that way on that note. A lot of positives to take from a young team here tonight. They're going to grow. They're going to get better. If they see Grandview again, I don't even know if that's possible yet. I haven't looked at everything, but I can tell you that it'd be a heck of a matchup if they played again. But two teams that are pretty well evenly matched up tonight. Yeah. I really thought that the Tigers had the upper hand and probably could have punched it in there and won that football game. But that just wasn't in the cards tonight. It just didn't happen. And speaking of cards, we'll be playing, broadcasting the Trinity Valley Cardinals in the morning at 11 a.m. versus Southern Shreveport Jags.
We don't sleep.
Hey, we don't sleep.
That's right, man.
We'll be there tomorrow. And for everyone who's been a part of this one, again, I'm Joey Snowden from Marcus Dale, Jonathan Snowden, and Aaron Scott bidding you farewell and good night from Tiger Stadium.
Later.